a voice enters your head, one that you heard hours ago, whispering in your ear, now more clear without any other voices to muddle it. It says, "Find here."
It says what?
What do you hope to find here?
It's in my head?
Yes, at
Gotcha.
least that's as far as you can tell. It doesn't seem to be coming from any distinct source.
Right, who's asking that?
Night.
You seek that which you will not find, or do you seek something more?
I is this like I have to answer this voice or
You don't have to, but if you don't, feel free just to do as you will.
mostly just hit him with a but if you're not going to tell me who you are, why would I tell you anything with my own volition?
You seek something. You don't want your companions to know? Or is it something you worry you have missed?
Fuck it. For sheer curiosity. The only thing I'm looking for is Drevsky. And anything that leads to him, well, I'll take that.
Master of this house has already been informed. Won't find him here. Oh, will I allow you any clues?
Okay. Well, I don't even know who you are, so why would I care about your allowances?
You hear no response.
Uh, Shrug it off and keep going.
Start to make your way out of the building. I assume you're just heading back to the tavern?
Well, I had already headed out of the building last time and gone to talk to like, see if the family was okay, but
Right, sorry.
I
This
feel like
is
that was a bit of
right, I forgot about Okay, this is jumping back then before you had left.
Yep,
Uh
right. So, went to see the family, then went to the tavern, yeah.
yeah, then you continue on to what you did before. The feeling that I mentioned before slowly subsiding again. Now, as for moving on from that scene, uh, H, are you here?
Yes, I am here.
Hey, so as the party was coming to an end, uh, the king beckoned you before him.
Mm-hmm.
Seems you did not care to make a request of me. Or
Um,
did your friends not tell you you have warranted a wish?
to be honest with you, sir, I might have missed that little part.
Well, what do you desire? After all, the saviors of my child deserve some form of compensation.
If I may say, my king, I request nothing at this very moment, as I don't really feel like I have earned the right to request such a thing from a person as you.
Such modesty. But I insist.
Well, if you
What is it
insist,
you
sir,
request?
then I would like to know if there's anybody that can possibly help me train to get better than how I
Wish for
currently am.
strength.
Yes.
What strength is it you seek?
Enough to take back my homeland and to protect the people I care about and those that are innocent around me.
And how do you plan to take that? Do you plan to lead an army? Do you plan to take it back with your own hands? Or do you simply want maybe less of an army? But do you want simply to gain help from others?
I would like it if everybody would help me.
So you wish to lead?
To be honest, I don't know if I'm capable of leading. I don't have the experience.
The king will sit in silence for a moment and think. Then he'll speak and say, return here tomorrow. Then I shall have someone here to teach you.
Yes, sir. As I bow on one knee.
Rise.
As I stand.
I shall see you. I hope in good time tomorrow.
I'll be there, sir. Thank you. And I just slowly walk away.
So, now jumping ahead again. We're just
You're
gonna keep
jumping
doing
ahead.
time jumps to get to all the actual.
Gonna keep moving along.
Keep this ball
Moving right
rolling.
along.
Dude, I don't even remember what I got from it last time.
Magic bones, good sir.
Said he didn't want anything. Insisted on wanting nothing, and so he just blessed your bones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He just went, all right, bless your bones.
Now your bones do
I'm a
magic.
blessed
Now your bones be blessed.
By the way, Raz, what does that do mechanically?
It's +2.
+2? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna write that down in my notes. Cool.
He has +2 bones.
Hell
He
yeah,
has now
plus
plus
two
2 bones, and they're considered magical.
+2
Uh,
magic bones. Hell yeah.
Because I didn't know if Zach would want like the usual monks like fist wraps, or
Right.
like a weapon, and I figured he punches things in his skeleton. I can give him bones, or at
Why?
least buff
If
his
you can
bones.
enchant the bones that are already there, Coma's bones to be precise.
Yeah.
Hey, leave Coma alone.
It's
We're not
too
messing with
late.
him. Just his bones.
Robot
Just
Age
the
is real
robot,
mad
yeah.
about that.
Robot
Yeah,
Age will be
Robot
so
Age
mad.
is mad.
Hey, the next time I ask for like something like that happens, I'll be like, I want to be able to speak with my friend again. Point at the bones.
I like to think he'll do like the sock puppet thing of like talk to his hand, kind of like that, but with pretend it's Coma.
But are you guys all going back to the tavern that you're staying at for?
Yes. Do I gotta fight again?
No. No, you can.
Ooh.
I think you guys had a couple of knives. You can fight if you want. You'll skip over it, but
No, I'm pretty worn out.
Should I fight
If I
again?
can request Raz, it's nothing
Yeah.
much. I don't want to take a long rest. I just want to patrol the streets for the whole night. I think I'm fine. My character's okay.
that would be a level of exhaustion.
Fine. I'll take 1 level of exhaustion.
Bro, what do you mean?
I'm literally going to kill you.
I'm not tripping about having disadvantage on skill checks.
Why do you want to patrol the whole night?
Because.
You can patrol some of the night.
Okay, then. Some of the night, fine.
I just don't want you to say, nah, screw it, Man, I've been
I
up
know it seems
all day, I've been
unreasonable, but
fighting
it's
all
just
day.
like, you know,
Everyone gets up like well rested, and we go outside, and we just see Floyd just like aimlessly roaming.
Really
the
because I
streets
haven't
looking
really
for
patrolled in a
houses.
minute, so that's why.
Patrolled the previous night.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Did.
Well, fuck.
He patrols
Every
every
time
night.
I've asked if you guys want to rest, you've said I would like to patrol the streets.
He does say that every time. I mean, man knows what he wants. Man knows
I
what he
mean,
wants.
I like that you want to do this. I do. I just have to say, you gotta take a rest, my guy, now and again.
Let that be my party members to tell me that.
I will say also, Goose did get stabbed and is back to recovery. I should say right now. That could also be a thing for Floyd. Who knows?
You know, Goose is in a bit of pain, but not dying anymore.
Mhm.
Was stabbed repeatedly. One of which while unconscious.
Mhm.
Uh, but the main thing I'm just asking, you guys are going to the tavern. Does anyone want to instead go to the airship, or are you all going to the tavern together? Or
I'm going to the tavern.
cool.
I guess I go to the airship actually, if there's anything.
All right. So yeah, you
I'm
catch a.
going to go and get more muffins.
The bakery will be closed at this hour.
Shit.
You can feel free to do that in the morning, though.
I blame the king.
You want basically wish for the king
It's
to
like
go back.
Shade walks by the bakery, like intending to go in, just like sees it's closed. No,
Cashew!
curses!
you, Bale!
Zeus!
Just in the middle of the streets being overly dramatic.
A few people in town a light comes on in their room or their buildings, and they start yelling at you to quiet down.
It is 4 in the morning.
Cannot quiet me. I am the king.
I'll kill you!
I'll
Don't
kill you.
flash
This
his
is my
actual
town.
house.
I like to
It's
think Jade just like slides underneath the door and just waiting for them to open.
You open the
Just
door.
wait
A
for it
level
to
20
open.
barbarian stands there.
Hey, I'm a level 1 barbarian.
You are. That's a good point. You are a level 1 barbarian. Ask him to teach you.
You think you greenhorn can come to me, demanding I be awake at this hour? I didn't kill a god to face you.
You know what? Now you mention, I will break in now.
That guy. That's actually just
All
her
right.
model. I'm sorry.
No, just kidding.
The
His
big
wife
man.
down,
big man
power
upstairs.
kill.
Alright, can I like stealth under the door?
No. Anyways, moving on. So,
Anyways,
you
enough
guys,
with this
Old
bit.
door of a mortal can hold me out.
the bit passes.
The bit
Uh,
passes.
During the night, oh, hey, Bones.
Which bone?
I'm slightly late, but I scuttled.
Ah, it's fine.
I
We're,
mean,
we're just
you're
doing
a
some
couple
quick
sessions.
touch-ups on
Mm-hmm.
things that are happening. Quick little vents. So, Brahm,
Hello.
during the middle of the night, first off, tell me, what kind of things does Brahm dream about?
I like to imagine. I think Brahm's dreams are kind of ones that are very nonsensical that he doesn't really understand, and often kind of forgets. But I like to think he enjoys them for the most part. A lot of them are probably revolve around like fighting and just hanging out with people he's fond of. With some weird wackiness going on.
Weird dream logic.
Weird dream logic, strange things he's never met but is determined to be like that's his best friend. Things that don't make sense, changing locations, all sorts of stuff. Real nonsensical.
Alright, yeah.
Dreams.
So there you are in your dreams. You stand atop a mountain in a large open castle, the ruins of it around you, as you and your companions of old and new uh, fight off against some large, fairly nondescript creature. Uh, it more than being defined by form is defined by the perception of that's a scary monster. Uh, and it's a strong one that you can beat. And as you move throughout the battlefield, one by one, it starts to feel lonelier. When you were tossed back from the creature after landing a devastating blow, all of your there are no more companions by your side. All of them having faded away. The dream almost seems to clarify. The creature before you begins to take form as standing now before you is a familiar cloaked figure.
What's bitch?
Uh, they begin speaking. You get the feeling that they're about to start scolding you, start intimidating you as the air becomes black. The earth begins to shatter until before them, blocking out the darkness in the sky, the grounds of the earth, blue threads begin to uh, form, almost holding the world around you together. As one voice enters your head, panicked. You need to wake up there! As you are snapped to consciousness.
Mr. Murdoch.
In your room, as you jump awake, are three individuals, all wearing furs, cloaks, and masks, the type that only covers the lower half of the face. You being you are currently holding all of your weapons in front of you, as has been well defined beforehand.
As everyone knows, Brom sleeps in a cuddle puddle, he likes to call it, of all of his weapons. His swords, his spears, his hand axes, all of the stuff which he uses to maim and attack. He hugs ever so closely, which also is partially the reason for his many, many scars. As
You wake up, and there are many around you.
good morning. As he's gonna slowly reach for the sword of the martyr.
As you do that, one of the figures lunges at you and attacks. I won't make you
Shit.
actually fight
Okay.
these, but essentially, I assume, defend yourself.
Right, Brom does.
Uh, give me a single attack roll just to
Right.
see how well you're doing first thing in the morning.
Sure.
Good morning to you.
27.
Uh,
Brom's
you
fine.
you slice a man in half as he lunges towards you. Him collapsing on the ground with muffled, uh, a muffled cry of pain. The next begins to charge at you, but is quickly dispatched of as ice rises from beneath them and they are uh, frozen in place. I think it's the best way to put it. Uh, as you notice that what you recognize as uh, Murdoch Dawnstone in a staff now has several more threads upon the dreamcatcher like form of it.
Oh.
The final individual uh, will simply throw a knife at you. Uh, you have natural armor uh, that will hit because it's a. I assume it's not higher than a 17.
No, it's a 17. Is
Okay, that was a 17 on the die.
Yeah,
Uh,
you got it.
as they are going to do minimum damage.
Because barbarian, right?
Oh, not even that. They just rolled minimal.
Oh, I see. I get you.
For sake, we'll just say it's 2 damage that you're starting your day off with.
Oh.
As without even worrying about it too much, how would you like to dispose of the last one, or at least to handle them?
I like to think Brom immediately shoots up, cuts the one in half, and then goes to swing at the other before seeing that they are frozen in place. Oh, oh, thank you, Mr. Murdoch. Before realizing that there is one more. Um, as they throw a knife and it kind of pierces into his chest, and it's just sort of like stuck there. He kind of looks down at it. Oh. As immediately he sort of takes his sword and thrusts it through the chest of this person. Um, as then he kind of rips out the dagger. Ow! God, that hurt.
The last one clutches the blade and then goes limp on the.
So that's
What
a
do you do?
pretty good start to the morning. All right. Sorry, what were you saying, Raz?
What do you do?
I think immediately after going through this, um, and noticing the more threads on Murdoch's staff, and everything going on, he's gonna try and kind of orient himself. He's gonna look at these people, see if they're anyone he might recognize, or if there's any sort of insignia or something like that that he might be able to recognize on them.
Uh, roll me an investigation or another roll if you have one that you think would
Sure.
be better.
I would say I could maybe even survival of like Brom is put in this very primitive sort of like find out what's going on, orient yourself, find out what's happening. Um, kind of looking for anything that could um, prove to also like still be a threat, whether it's things coming back to life or spells that take place on death or things like that.
I'll allow it.
Cool.
Uh, feel free to
Natural
roll
20.
that 20. All right.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
the
just
dust
combine
got
that with
stuff
whatever
from.
else I could have gave you
Oh,
from perception or
oh.
investigation.
All right.
Um, you look at them, and along with the vague recollection you can make of your dream, uh, still having just woken up, and the general garb that they are wearing in, they seem very similar to the uh, people of Aristoc, the ones who crashed the party, dressed in furs and heavier leathers, uh, kind of going over them. Uh, uh, look at the bodies closely and notice that on their clothing, there's still bits of soot and ash covering them, uh, which you recognize that there might be some correlation there between that and the title the king referred to the true Murdoch Dawnstone as that being the King of Ash. Otherwise, you can hear that there is a bit of noise coming from the tavern down below. Uh, Potentially just the usual crowd. Uh, this tavern's always been a bit rowdier, but uh, strangely enough, it almost seems less rowdy right now.
I see.
And otherwise, you don't see any other remaining hazards amongst these three in your room. but in the air, you do get the sense that some more magic is at play, just nothing that poses a threat to you.
I see. As trying to ignore the feeling that there's still other magic in the air, but it doesn't seem to pose a threat. He's going to go ahead and make sure he's got all of his things on him, and then he's going to head out and kind of see what the commotion is down below.
You step out of your room, go down a shorter hallway to uh, kind of see the main area of the hall, and you see the usual kind of lessened crowd of the uh, early morning, bit before sunrise now. You see all of them, however, though, not in the ring, but standing around with weapons drawn. It seems that more had arrived, however, hadn't quite anticipated the uh, crowd at play. Or perhaps that's what happened here.
I see.
Otherwise, you see that the bartender, ever at his station, holds up in the air a man uh, dressed in similar attire, uh, as he then pulls back, throws him across the room into a bucket of water. Much like it happened to uh, Floyd a few days prior.
Ooh, that one's gonna leave a mark. Good one, Hector.
Quite the ruckus first thing in the morning.
Sorry, think that might be my doing.
Mind you not. This was not fighting for glory. This was but a petty squabble.
I knew they would be to you, Hector. Ah, well then, I take it everyone else here is good?
Of course, no harm comes to any within my bar. None that isn't glorious, that is.
We'll see it. Right, well then.
As Brom's gonna go ahead, seeing that they've got the situation handled downstairs, is going to go to the rooms of the other people that are here.
Yeah.
Just kind of checking up on everybody, making sure that they're all right, that nothing's happened. But yeah,
And we are being attacked.
that you guys aren't being attacked as well.
Each of you gets a knock on your door.
It's a very swift, like 3 knocks, and then he waits like 2 seconds, and then he opens the door, regardless of an answer or not.
You see a rock in my room.
Oh no, they turned
turned him
me
into
into
a
a rock! Oh no.
Why are you so loud? Is the bakery open yet?
Oh. Oh yeah, you do that rock thing. Oh, I forgot about that. Right, bakery may be open. Aristokians arrived here. You all good? Nothing happened here? No?
Fine so far.
Oh. Cool. Alright, but then I'm gonna go check on the others.
As he's gonna slowly close the door.
Slowly just stare at him.
Also, have you been working out? You look a bit... I don't want to say bigger, because you don't have flesh, but...
Oh, you've noticed these bulging muscles that I have. I look just like you now.
Oh, well, you... It's hard not to.
It's like looking in a mirror.
Yeah, kind of creepy, actually.
Look at it. It is your form, all made out of green goo,
Right.
and with bones seemingly like split up throughout the body. They have to separate to fit into the hole.
Oh wow. Ooh, that's kind of like a statue of myself, but made out of jello with bones in it. Lovely. Right. Well then, glad to see you're all right. I'm gonna go check on the others.
Okay.
As yeah, he's gonna do that.
I will go punch anybody who gets in my way.
As you should. They're downstairs, by the way. The ones on all the furs and stuff. If you want to go, get some while they're still around. Moving on.
Yeah.
You know what?
Uh,
I go to Brahm's room. Is there corpses in there?
there are
Um,
two corpses, a third of which is encased in ice.
I eat them.
You start nomming on corpses. After a while, what is left in the room is bones.
is bones and a little puddles.
I would
It'd be
fish for
even worse
Brahm.
if Jade only took the bones and left nothing else. Significantly
Don't
more
worry, I'm
terrible.
vegetarian. I only just take your bones.
I only take the. Oh, Jade the Bone Snatcher is such a.
Jane's the bone snatcher.
Bone collector.
The bones, yeah, the bone collector.
I am the flesh collector.
Gongoozler.
The gongoozler.
The gum koozler.
Dude, that is
No, the
not what he said.
gongoozler.
That's not what I said.
Anyways, moving on.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Everyone
who-
else's rooms.
Yeah, who else shares a room? I'll ask.
I thought we were sharing a room. Am I wrong about that?
Yes. You broke up, remember? I'm just
So Miss Mayville and Ryan Pert, right?
Yeah, I believe
Yes.
so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the knock comes on your guys' door.
Immediately. Miss Mabel's already awake, hearing like Brahm's footsteps come towards, just like
I'm probably like fixing the broken homunculus from before.
You can say you got up nice and early to start getting back to work.
As he does the knock, and then like 2 seconds go by, opens the door. You see his head slowly kind of pop in.
Oh, good. You're both all right and awake.
Why wouldn't we be?
Aristocrats attacked. Don't worry. Took care of 3 of them. And then Hector and the others are taking care of the other ones. No wounds harmed. Jade is okay. Just wanted to make sure you guys were alright. Haven't checked on anyone else. But you guys know.
How come it doesn't surprise me that the Aristokians attacked you?
So losers, maybe?
Probably so about you going back on that deal.
Oh, yeah, you're allowed to do it. But I had to, you know? Can't simply do nothing when a fight's going on.
I'll make you at least this promise, Brom. We'll get him back. I don't know what kind of condition he'll be in. I can't decide their way of doing things. But by the way you describe Cade, he'll put up a good fight.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Murdoch struggled with me. I'd have a hard time thinking that he could damage Cade.
Besides, either way, I think, well, for the most part, we're going to be taking the fight to them next.
I like the sound of that. Right, well then, I'm gonna go check on Crackle and the others and see if they're okay. Just wanted to let you guys know. There's still some Aristocrats you want to poke around and do your thing. Oh, also, there's this weird magic-y thing going on. I don't know what it is exactly, but it feels kind of weird. So, there's that. I'm good.
Explain that a bit more.
Well, I don't think it's like harmful. I don't think I'm gonna be hurt by it. Like I don't think lightning's gonna shoot out at me or something. But it just feels weird. Like it's just something going on.
Wait,
can
you mean
feel
from
magic.
Murdoch on your back?
Oh yeah, well maybe. Is that you, Mr. Murdoch?
What was the lead up to that? Sorry. I was
Oh.
thinking. I was prepping something else. Sorry, it was.
Weird
Oh.
magic-y thing?
Yeah.
You just said some weird magic feeling
Oh.
was going on.
Um. No, it's going to. He'll say. You'll hear into your head, Brom. Hey, what we're feeling isn't me. That's what brought those people here.
Wait, can you come into the room, bro?
Oh yeah, okay.
And do you say what he said basically, or that he said it wasn't him?
I like to think initially he just sounds like, oh, so if it's not you, then Mr. Murdoch. Wait, you said it brought them here? Oh, well, that's not good. Can they do it? Can they do it again?
I don't know.
Oh,
Right, I think. Um. Maybe a curse or some sort of magical effect. Miss Mabel, do you have dispel magic yet?
No, I
Right.
wasn't thinking when I woke up this morning.
Maybe you should take some time to do some spell prep before we make our trip out this morning.
All right.
Rez, how long does it take to do spell
It's
changes?
supposed to be. Check for me, Clay, whether it's at the start or end of a long
I
rest.
believe it's at the. If I remember correctly, the correct wording is when you wake up.
Mhm.
You can switch out spells.
Right, so this is when we pretty much just woke up
Hold
in
on.
a way.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
since
I
I
will.
also
I'll,
imagine
Yeah, you can
because it
change
is
your list
deciding.
of prepared spells when you finish a long rest.
finish.
I will.
Preparing a
Yeah, I
new
will
list.
say.
Is 1 minute per spell level.
I'm also going to be switching out one for me as well, Rez, if that's okay.
Just make sure you're allowed to. But yeah.
Uh, actually, that's a good point. I'm pretty sure artificers are though, since I get more of a spell list than like I
Yeah,
have
but a lot of
prepared spells for
half-casters
spells.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check that.
Yeah, just check your rules for if you can change spells. Um, for Clay, you said it takes like with a long rest a minute per spell level.
Yeah, at least a minute per spell level for each spell on your list.
Then yeah, I'll allow that.
Alrighty.
That's a
Dispel
third level
magic is a
spell.
third level. Yeah.
It'll take you 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It will still be that you have to do this like part of a long rest, but
Mm-hmm.
you can't. I won't allow you to change your spells midway through a dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
So what you're saying is, if I just keep listening on me, more of these guys are gonna show up. So I could go off for like a really far away place and just fight more of these guys, right?
Talking to the party or to
He's
Murdoch?
talking to Mr. Murdoch.
I also can change them out when I finish a long rest.
Cool. Then yeah. I will ask that for the most part you try and choose those before things start to happen again.
Preparing a new list of artificer spells requires time spent tinkering with your spellcasting focuses. At least 1 minute per spell level. And I will say I'm totally down for that, Rez, but one thing that would help out a little bit, especially with something like this, an offered time as well, or like a note that we are going into a long rest.
Oh yeah, no.
Question mark?
Because in
No,
the sense of this one, like you kind of just went straight from all of us going to the tavern to immediately what happened to Brahm. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
because I didn't know if I didn't really plan for him to start bringing everyone, but
Oh, doing stuff.
I mean,
Sorry,
I didn't make a plan much
GM.
further. It was a I don't
I'm
plan that much.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Uh, but yeah, no, it's just that I'm saying, in a sense, in the future, of course, it will always be like there'll be time between, and I'll be deciding. I'm just saying for this one, if you're trying to explicitly prepare one for something you're
Okay.
learning about at the end of a long rest, I'm still gonna require those minutes, but otherwise you're fine.
Right. Okay.
Uh,
Let me switch out.
Again, it's just me setting that precedent for not allowing spells changed at mid dungeon.
Okay. Keep
But-
Featherfall always, just in case.
But I will say it's only if you're preparing anything that you plan to use right away.
Hmm.
I'll require for that just because I don't want I want to at least have there be a reason of like, oh, you need me to cast this? Yeah, I can prepare that real quick. Well, I was working on that anyways. Like,
Okay, got it.
rather than setting an idea of like, oh, don't worry, I can change my spells in a couple minutes.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
It's definitely not
Anyways.
a midday thing at all either. But yeah. Right. So I will go ahead and cast Detect Magic first.
Cool. With that, uh, give me a perception check. Don't worry, low DC.
Okay.
I like this. Oh man.
How low is that DC?
It was supposed to be about 5.
I was gonna say, I like to think Braum gives advantage by like holding his arms out really wide and like, are you looking at me? I think you're looking at
Could
me.
I have gotten that help if he was leading that way? That's up to you. I don't know why I'm rolling a perception for Detect Magic, but
Because it's a smaller thing, and for reaction
well, I
wise,
figured it was something on him. To be fair.
no, I will. For that, you're fine. It's something else. Uh, I will say that you do notice that there is a stronger amount of magic coming off of uh Brom's like off of the staff. Um,
Off of the staff, but not off of his body at all.
off of Brom himself, no. Off of like outside of the magics you have normally seen in the past, magic items, whatnot. Uh, Nothing really stands out. Um,
Right. Do you mind asking Murdoch why he's projecting magic?
I think he can hear you. Isn't that right, Mr. Murdoch?
I can hear him.
Oh, right. I always forget that. Right. Murdoch, are you projecting magic right now?
Tell him that I'm mighty pain having to talk 3 years at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, I
He
got
said
it.
that must be a pain to have to talk through you all the time. That's a weird thing to say.
Uh, no. You're going to get a message sent into your head, Jacob.
Okay.
Uh, you hear into your head. I am just keeping myself on guard. Thought these people coming in when your buddy here was having a rest.
Oh, what type of magic was it that I was getting off of Murdoch?
Uh, Magic? I would say closest I could give is transmutation, maybe enchantment.
I would say enchantment probably is what it is, but I'll
Bit
go to
of
Brom
both.
and say, Brom, you said you're feeling like some sort of magical effect on you, though, right?
Oh, well, it's just kind of magic in the air, but I don't think it's harmful.
I'm not picking up anything in the air.
In the air here, you don't really see much beyond normal magic items.
When does detect magic last?
Minute?
Minute.
I think it is a minute, so I would have time to walk down to his room. Yeah,
Yeah,
concentration
you
up
do.
to 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, so you can walk down.
Right, I'll walk down to his room.
You
Take
see
a
Jade
peek.
in there just chilling, eating the bodies.
Jade
Oh, you
half
just- yeah.
dissolving a body.
Yeah.
Good job, Jade. Thumbs up.
While I'm doing this, by the way, unimportant. Don't worry about it. Jade, roll me a medicine check.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Uh,
Devours the poisoned bodies.
Naturally, Jade, you've eaten your fair share of skeletons in your day. Um, each one of these is missing a bone or two. Like, this guy that you're eating right now, like, he's missing his like pinky finger. Look at the other guy, and it seems like like he's missing like his uh what do I even? It's like part like a small part of like his I can think of
Vertebrae,
words.
phalanges, femur bone. I don't know. I'm just throwing out words.
Give me a
Elvis.
general part of his body and tell me where roughly.
Collarbone.
This is for Jason.
Spinal cord.
I was trying to decide on which one to give him.
Tail.
Yeah.
Because the problem was I was about to say tongue, but I'm like I said bones, so
Yeah.
I can't use tongue.
Maybe he's missing the cartilage out of his nose.
Like I don't think it's that. It's you find that guy's missing like a couple of toes.
How does
Like
he
a
walk?
bit of his foot is cut off.
Oh my.
I wonder
The
if
other one's
dogs
encased in
have
ice. You can't really check. You don't see anything explicitly. As for you, Ryan Pert, as you walk in, roll me another perception check.
Okay. Is Miss Maybell following with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all their gear is
Guidance.
stacked up in a pile there.
I'm
Yep.
gonna give
Ooh,
the
I'll
hill
take a
back to
guidance.
you.
Thank you.
And help.
You have
How
guidance
are,
and help.
Brom,
Go
how are
for
you
it.
helping, bro?
He's gonna stand in the spot where he felt.
He's like, I felt like it was like right here,
I'll allow it.
like right around this area.
He's like expanding his arms out.
That's
That's
20.
funny.
Yeah.
I don't even need to
Feel-
roll that.
Yeah, feel
extra
free to add
score.
it anyways. If it's a 25, I'll add.
I
If
think
it's a
like
3 or 4, I'll
Yeah.
add it
one
more.
today already.
Yeah.
26. Hell
Uh,
yeah. The dice gods love us.
You first detect a bit of magic off of the um like almost residual magic coming off of the people on the floor.
Mhm.
Um
I'm guessing teleportation magics or.
basically yes. Just the remnants of it. Just from kind of the feeling of it, it definitely is reminiscent of what you felt the other day. Uh, you also can tell that uh, these bodies, like looking at them, you normally wouldn't be able to see this. Which I'll ask you this. Actually, are you okay with me giving a part of it to Miss Maybell, who's helping you, for reasons?
As long as I get to know too.
I mean, yeah, you can all share this information amongst each other. Um, I'll put it this way: is that you can get the feeling that there's something. It's less that there's magic on these corpses, other like a bit on the teleportation. It's less that there's magic on these corpses, and more that there's something missing. Which Miss Maybell,
Mm-hmm.
you looking into this room, you know that these people just died. From what's been said, from the look of them still bleeding partially.
And
Uh,
Jade casually taking their flesh and
yeah.
leaving their bones.
Like the fact that he isn't done eating them yet suggests that this is pretty recent.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
God, I'm trying to enjoy
Despite that,
breakfast.
despite that fact, you kind of look between people, and you didn't really realize you could see much of this before. It's more like something has entered your vision recently that you hadn't quite clocked until you now see its absence. Um, the souls of these people are no longer in them. You expect them to have, just with your clerical knowledge, you'd expect it to at least linger a bit longer, the recent passing, or at least for there to be some more residual uh, essence of them. But it seems it's been taken away.
Huh.
Meanwhile,
That's-
Ryan Pert, back to you, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You see one more thing in the room as Miss Mabel's kind of looking closer at the bodies. your attention goes up into the corner of the room as there is a very, almost a clear mote of light floating in the air. But as you look at it for a moment, it then extinguishes.
Uh,
It was divination magic.
divination?
Somebody's watching you.
Could I do an Arcana check to see if I know of any spells that would have done that sort of thing?
Go ahead.
Okay. Can I also consult Miss Maybell about that?
I'll allow ya. You guys can start sharing your
22.
22. Having read the textbooks, there's not a whole lot of information back in Orentia of magic, but
Can I make a guess real quick, Rez, before you tell me?
I'm pretty sure you know what it is, but yeah.
Arcane Eye.
No, actually.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Wasn't sure
What-
if that was divination or not.
Arcane Eye, I'm pretty sure leaves like something you can see without.
I believe, if I remember
Oh,
correctly,
it's
Arcane
completely
Eye
invisible.
is.
Oh, okay.
Like you leave
But
it,
it's-
you leave an invisible eye in a room within like a really far range of yourself.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
No, but
Arcane Eye
having,
is divination.
yeah.
see, that's why I thought.
No, that's fair. That is fair. It's a similar one.
Mhm.
Okay. Scry.
It is scrying.
Yeah.
I was gonna build up to it, but all right. Yeah, it's scrying.
But I was guessing. I was
Yeah, but
guessing.
I gave you one guess. Thank you very much.
You
Next time
only
you
give
get
one guess and you guessed wrong.
next
don't
time you get
two
no
guesses.
guesses.
Oh.
Dang it.
But yeah,
no longer guess. I will only infer.
you don't know a lot of spells beyond the ones you can cast because of the limited knowledge in Orentia regarding higher magics, but you do know the telltale sign of the spell scrying is a mote of magic, purely divination.
And this is by much higher level casters that tend to do this, yeah?
It's a much stronger spell.
That's not good. Right, Brom, you're being watched. Hell, they could probably watch any of us from what I've heard about scrying.
Well, that's not good. How long have they been watching?
Whenever they like, as long
They
as
just
they can
watch
cast
me
the spell.
eat.
Oh no, they can watch me use the bathroom? That's sick.
I mean, I don't think anyone would want to watch you use the restroom. Maybe you should just use the restroom all the time.
Well, I'm not gonna do that. That would smell real bad.
The fact that you didn't say that you couldn't go all the time worries me. You just keep yourself cleansed most of the time, Brom.
I just gotta hold it.
Whoever joined, you don't even know why he said that, and I love that so much.
I'm just gonna hold it.
Okay.
I didn't even hear him. I was rejoining because I couldn't hear anything.
Right.
Good. You're lucky.
You're very lucky.
Uh,
Right.
anyways.
I look over to Brom and I say, right, we might need to talk to someone and see if we can get this scrying problem under check. One thing is going and checking on the Paragon this morning.
But yeah, that's important. That's a big one.
Plus, we need to get our. Well, I heard our prizes are waiting on us either at the airship or. I think I overheard Floyd's was being given to him at the castle.
Oh yeah, alright, our prizes.
Wait,
Prizes.
wait.
Reinpert, you didn't hear that. You left ahead of everyone.
Oh, right. Oh, no,
Hey,
Miss
guys,
Maybell. Yeah?
So,
Miss Mabel,
Miss Mabel or Brom said it. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
there you go.
Thing is,
Oh, yeah,
point
yeah.
is,
And also,
I
gotta
hear
do-
everything.
Yeah.
I'll knock and get Floyd up.
Wait, did you stay at the tavern? Or did you go to the airship?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to the airship.
Airship.
Yeah.
I'll just see that that room doesn't have any occupant or whatever and be like, oh, right, I guess he didn't stay here tonight. Well, right. I think we go to the airship and then we can see what we need to do from there. Yes?
Just
Yeah.
ignores Grackles.
Yeah, no, that sounds. Oh
Jade's
yeah,
like,
what's
wait,
going on
you
with
guys
Greco?
did get y'all some meat.
Well, Grackle and Floyd were staying in the same room.
This is incorrect.
No, yeah.
Oh, no, Grackle and Jade were staying in the same room.
Also still incorrect.
Did you have your
Grackle
own?
bought his own.
I have my own.
Yeah, he
Draco
won his
doesn't
own
check.
room.
Anyways,
Remember?
I
For
knocked
that-
on Grackle's fucking door.
I
Yeah,
broke into
s-
Grackle's room and stayed there.
the slow, soft hum of a saxophone could be heard from the other side.
Actually, Rez, before that, I want to message you something. Well,
Oh,
no,
oh,
never mind.
oh.
Nah,
It's
it's not
perfect enough
important.
time to
Not
step
yet.
away. Open my door.
Either way,
Hear the sound of saxophone, I guess.
knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. While you hear the sound of saxophone, you hear the sound of me charging something. I'll blow his door open.
Grackle, what are
Uh,
you up to in your room?
You see, it is currently like pretty early in the morning. There is fully in this room, set up different like stations and different pieces of clothing. The whole full suit that he was just wearing for yesterday's whole full party is set up nicely in one of the corners. This entire room though is filled with random bits and baubles that he's stolen from people in the bar. The most intriguing one being a large brass saxophone that is not the correct size for him, that he is attempting to learn how to play.
It looks more like a
Uh,
didgeridoo for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it.
He immediately stops, looks up, and says, "Well, I guess come on in, or leave in pieces."
Right, well, you weren't answering, so I thought maybe. Well, I mean,
Hi, Greco.
Hi,
we're
Rob.
going to the airship. Do you want to come or not?
Raz, when
Boney.
do I have to do that thing?
The thing?
The thing.
Tomorrow.
Are we leaving in the airship?
No, we're just going there because some of us were sent their prizes to there. Mine was already said to be taken care of, and someone will be meeting us at the airship to take care of that as well. Otherwise, we need to check in with the Paragon and see what's needed of us.
Give me like 10 minutes.
10 it is. Oh. I step into the room, go to close the door, but realize I blew the handle off and go, Alright, I'll give him a gold for that. I'll wedge something on the door.
You have the mending spell, jackass.
Oh, right. I cast mending for a minute.
You mend the door back on its hinges.
Eh.
I pick up the broken spot and I'm holding it there so I can be reattached.
I help
And
out
then-
with my own mending.
Thank you, Miss Maybell.
No
Right.
worries. Let's not make a habit of this.
Sorry for shutting the door in your face as well. Just before I shut the door in her face.
uh,
And then I turn around and say, right, Grackle. Yeah. Can you give this to Jade discreetly, please?
What is he handing me?
What are you handing him?
I send him a message of what I'm handing him.
Can you send a message to me of what you're handing him?
Yeah.
No.
Granted, I will say, for things like this, you're allowed to say no to me on those ones.
Oh.
I'm just gonna need that there's some proof that this is what you're referring to.
I mean, I sent it in a message to him so he can verify on the other end.
I mean, I can.
I misspelled it, but fuck it.
I mean, won't be that hard. Alright.
Rez, can you send him a message about what's different about it?
I can give one statement without saying giving away anything really.
I'll just message him.
Cool.
Anyways,
Anyways,
Who do they want me to eat now?
Oh,
Uh,
also, Greco. A bunch of Aristocrats downstairs. Could probably still rob the bodies if you want.
On the way, I already did.
Oh yeah, what are the ones that I'm eating? What do they have on them?
you wanted to have already robbed them, Graphical. I don't even know what to tell you what to roll for that.
Magic.
roll me roll me a D100 if it's above like I was gonna say 70, so yeah, I know. This
It's
like
simple.
before
Mage hand,
Braum
ledger
even
main,
woke up.
mage hand, ledger main, and a very good sense of where I am.
Before Braum even woke up, you had gone up a little bit earlier, ready to get to your shady business, only to hear a bit of a scuffle outside, different than normal. Braum wasn't quite getting attacked yet, so you didn't hear his side of the scuffle, but you just have been pickpocketing people who were in fight, like mid-fight. I will say notably though, you got some trinkets off the other adventurers who were fighting, but the Aristokians, the only thing they seem to have had on them was their clothing and their weapons.
It's like they knew they weren't making it back home. Like I was going to eat them.
Mid. Just mid.
I will like to scooch Brom out of the room. Put on my get it on. The funny suit.
Scoot me out of the room, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, you said Braum.
Did I? My bad.
Did.
Oh, good. I was
I also
confused.
scoot Brom out of
Are
the
you
room as
saying
he
I
come
can
in
stay, please? He's like, whoa, Greco, you're the Scarlet Shadow? It was you the whole time.
Holy shit!
Oh
No.
Shit changes everything. You're cool now.
Changes everything.
No,
Rob's been thinking Racco's just the lamest person in the party the entire time. Like he's been getting
I
really
thought-
irritated and is like, man, I wish we had the Scarlet Shadow
I
instead.
thought that Grackle was a small, sickly orc child. It was
Just like one of the time. Remember when Grackle disappeared when we were chasing the Scarlet Shadow before? And like, man,
yeah.
like Brom was probably thinking like, wow, he really abandoned us when we were chasing that cool guy. What a lame fuck.
Oh, man.
Right.
That. But Rob gets out of the room.
What? You weren't in the room to begin with. I get out of the room. Me. It's me getting out of the room.
I popped my head in and said hello.
Mother, get out of the room.
Okay.
Right. I shut it behind me. I'll say like loudly through the door. We'll meet you at the airship.
You hear very quietly, pants off time.
By the gods.
Pants off time.
Right.
I'm glad we left the room.
Wait a minute. I could go get 2 shots of Linhard.
Jade, do you mind waiting on him and coming together? Since you're still consuming the dead corpses. Oh, actually, one thing I can do for you. Rez, can I walk over and melt the ice with absorb elements or something like that? Like
Absorb
that, or
elements, no.
heat metal?
Do you have
maybe?
any? I'll allow heat metal.
Neat.
If you have any like fire cantrips, that also could work.
Ooh, actually, I need to check that first. I don't think I have any violet cantrips, though.
Violence, the cure for the soul.
You could also use a torch if you wanted. That'll probably be faster, but
That will cost me less high-level spell slots, so yeah, I'll use a torch.
it'll just take longer. But you do start to melt the ice.
I'll just prop it against it. While I'm like, you won't let that catch the tavern on fire, right? Right? Okay, Jade. Thank you.
Wait, what?
And I-
What? Oh, you
And I
That's
walk
what
out.
Sean sees. Like, oh, wait, what? As we leave.
You just see a torch leaning like nearby on like a sconce.
I spit on it, put it out.
Well, because I guess the body's not gonna thaw now for you.
Oh, I'll eat it whole. It's like a giant lollipop.
The idea that
I was
Jake
thinking that
finds
before,
fire
yeah.
and immediately is like, fire! As he quenches it immediately. He's like, oh, it's saved.
I'll forget if I don't remember.
Oh, Rez, do we actually need to keep track of our tinderboxes for you, or?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Dude, that's such a
I didn't
thing.
think-
Why would we do that?
No.
It's like you would even ask that.
Like this is like
How
the
dare
first
you
time
ask
we've
us
leg-
such a
this is the
question?
first time we've legitimately used torches, I think. So
Like,
The
I'm
fire
so
starting kit,
appalled.
it's not like you're running out super fast. Like, I don't care about that.
fair enough.
Now, if he wanted to be an asshole, he'd be like, "Yeah, you've only got like one charge left."
Yeah, you could.
I barely worry about carry capacity.
Only when it comes to carrying corpses does he care.
I'm only gonna care if you're trying to carry, like, if you explicitly say,
Can I carry
Other-
this full-grown dragon?
if you say that, yeah, then no. It's about what you are physically able to, and if you try and say, I'd like to drag every body with me,
No.
I'm
What?
gonna have to say no to
Yeah.
those ones. Otherwise, Braum carrying like 30 weapons on him, you know what? I'm okay with a bit of suspension of disbelief.
Right. He's like, where do you even keep all of these? My backpack. I don't know.
It's all just
Prison
keep in the back of the
pocket.
mind, classic scene of just like, put all your weapons on the table, please. All right,
Yeah.
done. Do, 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 do,
It's like here's my axe,
And he's
here's
like,
my
"What?
hand axe,
Oh,
here's another
here's-
hand axe, here's a
Why didn't
spear,
you
axe,
put your
axe,
bag of
sword,
holding
sword,
then?"
sword,
Yeah.
axe,
here's
knife.
a dagger
Right,
from my
right.
boot,
This one's
here's
a
another
sentient,
dagger from my boot.
This one's a sentient spear which can cast magic and steal souls. Don't touch it. He gets mad.
Don't touch it.
And he keeps going on other stuff.
Here's a rock I
just like,
found.
I haven't even made it to my bag of holding yet.
The minutia of that stuff, I can't be bothered with.
Right.
It's fun. It's funny. It's for the bit.
For the bit.
Markle's carrying a giant chunk of platinum. I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raggle has a giant chunk of platinum.
I try
I
not to
just
think too much.
X the doubt.
Right. That's not the stuff we're here for. We're here to escape reality, not living in a fantasy land.
Oh, yeah.
I only do math for logistics, and once it's done, don't tell me about it. I don't need to know.
Right.
Anyways, so we leave for the airship.
If that's what you guys are wanting to do, then yeah.
They leave for the airship.
I take it you're staying behind, Jade?
Well, they asked me to watch for Grackle.
Oh, you heard that part, but you didn't hear the part about the fire.
What fire?
Keep the torch.
I gotta babysit and watch for fire? I don't get paid enough for this.
Jade, you're hanging out downstairs, right?
No.
He's
Oh.
hanging out in Brahm's room, waiting, eating
He's
a
having
human
himself
popsicle.
yeah,
He's having a snack,
popsicle.
yeah.
Icy.
Icy hot?
No, just icy.
Oh.
No, just icy. The hot is gone.
The icy with 2 E's. That's what he's having right now.
Icy spit.
Anyways.
Moving on.
They said it's
Uh,
magically delicious.
But yeah, no.
Bye.
Probably just a
One
spectator.
of the peoples. Yep.
So, the other two will stay behind. Tell me if you guys want to just catch up, or I guess you lot start heading out. Grackle and Jade, what do you guys do?
They get ready to go out, I guess. And my 10 minutes are up. So you guys see Crackle just slide down the like handrail of the stairs, sit, and then go to lean on the cane.
Oh, we're gone.
Which is, oh really?
Yeah, I said we'll meet you at the airship and told Jay to walk with you.
I said to wait 10 minutes. Jesus.
You said you'd be done in 10 minutes. You didn't say wait.
I guess. All right, cool. I know the city way better than
You do
I
the
catch up
slide,
with them.
and it's just Hector there, like, yes, excellent slide.
They went that way.
He just points towards the door.
Hey, thanks, bye.
So he didn't come by Brahm's room, so I don't know he left.
Did you just leave Jade behind?
Yeah.
Cool.
I
Then
don't-
yeah, sorry to say, Jade. Are you staying until you're done that body?
Yeah.
You'll be a cold minute then.
Yeah, I like the change.
Realized what I was gonna say and then realized there was a better pun there.
Right.
There was still time for recovery for that one. But anyways, Grackle will catch up to you guys because Grackle being Grackle, you see him basically, you hear a little thud come from, well, let me ask this. Grackle, would you like to just meet them at the airship or would you like to just, like, merge with the group while they're walking out of
merge
nowhere?
with the group. Like, I know the city streets way better, so I'm just kind of there randomly.
Yeah, you guys are walking along about halfway through. There's just a thud on the cobblestones next to you, and walking along as though nothing happened is Grackle.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, good job.
Yeah. What? Huh?
For what?
Good
You've
job
been here the
catching
whole
up.
time.
I'm not going to be gaslit by the two of you.
I don't even know what that means. I don't have gas or lighter.
Hell is gas.
I'll show you what gas
Alright.
is.
I swear to God.
He really does just hold it in. Run!
He walked face first into that one.
God damn it.
I'm not there.
Anyways, you guys make it to the
Leave that one
airship.
behind.
You all are bickering amongst each other. Miss Mabel just sighs and keeps walking.
I hand Miss Maybell
we
a like thick cloth to cover her face with for the smell.
We'll
Right.
make it back to the airship. It is currently now sunrise. Like a bit after sunrise, but not much.
Are we going to the airship map, or is that not?
I can get there in a minute.
It's if it's not needed, then don't worry about it. But
It's not really.
okay. First pit stop is Paragon's office, I'd say.
Yeah, you make your way. You make your way to the ship. You make your way inside. Guards let you by.
Wait, we have a map for this, don't we?
You do. I just haven't switched to it. Because
when I say
I'm-
stuff, does it just like you know what? I'm starting to realize something.
To answer the question again, you do have one. I'm just not switching to it because I'm pacing while I talk.
Guys, I'm becoming more and more self-aware. I have begun to acquire the ability to say something directly as someone is about to say it. I've done this like 16 times in the last week.
Anyways. So, you guys make your way into the airship. There's no real pushback. It seems like most things are quite calm around here right now.
What is the guards' attitudes towards us since like yesterday?
You
know, we did just spend our evening defending the Paragon.
Oh yeah.
When none of them were there.
We were the royal.
Well, some of them were.
I will
but
say
not all of
many
them.
were there. It's just that they had like other opponents on them that they were keeping at bay.
Mhm.
You all stepped before the king, were right in front of him. You dealt with that chunk, while down in the ballroom area, they all had weapons drawn against the
Well, at least the one
crown troops.
calling us Aristokian spies at least aren't right now.
Yeah, no, unlike what beforehand, you guys were getting some more like apprehensive looks. Uh, as you pass by, guards give you all a handful give you a greeting. Uh, just a simple morning. Uh,
Morning.
you get respectful nods. It seems like like you all have at least earned the trust of the ship again.
Let's fucking go. Now let's
Uh,
not jump off again.
No promises.
at least not without
Jump off,
expressive
I'm jumping with
permission.
you. Yeah.
Uh, I won't put it past that now is considered a possible plan. Not a likely one,
Yeah.
but anyways, you make your way through. You come to the door to the Paragon's space on the ship. The usual silent guard stands in position there. As always, he stops you at the door before you enter.
Right, we're here to see the Paragon.
He'll face you all, and with less delay than normal, uh, turns, still looking at you all, but knocks on the door. Uh, it's silent for a few moments while he stares at you. A moment later, he knocks again. As you
Is
hear,
everybody knocking for like twice and then just walking in?
him knock again, and then you hear a bit of stumbling around inside the room. Uh,
I should get a watch.
stepping up to the door in a fine quality but simple cloak, uh, underneath which you can see both a uh, unlike normal where the Paragon is wearing like a large amount of equipment. You see a hastily attached uh, um, like tool belt and still wearing a mask as normal, but this time one that is less constructed, so to speak. In the sense that I think for a lot of you guys, the first time um, you see the Paragon's eyes, uh, as this one being more of just a respirator, with tubes going down to going kind of inside the cloak to somewhere.
Oh yeah, it's only me and Miss Maybell that have seen her full face, yeah?
Uh, I don't know.
At the
I know
college?
Coma did, but I don't know if anyone else did.
I'm pretty sure we did, because I asked her about it, and she took over mask.
Right, she did show you guys at one point. But yeah,
I
you
just
see
agreed
her.
with them.
You can see her
Am I the
eyes.
only one who doesn't get
One of which
Brom
is uh,
Brom just goes, "Whoa, you have eyes?"
Wait a minute, are you telling me you're not a robot?
you do see that she has stitches along certain areas of her skin, which seem to almost be slightly different tones patched on. One of her eyes is that of a goat. You know, has like that stubble
The little
spot.
circle,
The little
right?
square.
Little
Yeah,
slot.
the kind of weirder shape in it.
You remind me of this old grandma that we used to have back at the town. Barely held together.
I smack him in the back of the head for calling her grandma.
You are instantly parried with a cane.
Ah,
He doesn't even look backward.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Not much. Came to see what you needed us.
What- um, mind giving me a couple minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Right.
Okay.
The door will close again, as after a few more minutes, uh, the Paragon comes out in her usual attire.
I'm
She opens the door, and the guard steps aside.
So,
Come in,
what did
come
you
in.
need us for?
Do I need you for something?
That's what he said.
right. Firstly, I didn't say the Paragon needed us for anything. We needed to check in with you and make sure things were going well. Especially since we were attacked by the Aristocrats this morning.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
We're
Have we
being
been attacked by the
described.
Aristocrats like 6 times the last 3 weeks?
Grackle, 1 second. We were
I'm
being
sorry, I'm
described this morning.
conversating.
Did you hear me, Rez, or no?
No, I heard you interrupted by Bowie saying conversating.
Right. Anyways, I said basically that we were scried this morning.
Second. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Right.
I'm confused why that's a bad thing.
Do you know by who?
I would figure the Aristocrats, since 3 Aristocrats just after Brom was scried this morning appeared in his room and tried to kill him.
It was probably that one mage lady. The one that approached me with the deal in the first place.
Yeah, that's probably right.
What was it?
Okay.
Tome, I think it was, or something like that.
Wait, she actually told you her name?
Yeah, she said it was Tome, like a book.
Probably fake.
Oh no.
I will say, you got her actual name. That was just what she said
Oh.
people referred to her by.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute, I have her actual name. Let me remember it. Sorry.
I'm just like, wow,
Okay.
God just said I have her actual name.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have her actual name.
I write comments for this specific thing. Encounter with Aristocrats, bam. Evelyn.
Evelyn.
That sounds less fake.
Yeah, she said people call her Tome, I think it was.
Does that name sound familiar to you, Paragon?
For that type of thing, you'd probably want to
Talk to Goose?
talk to Goose. She's more aware of the intelligence side of the battlefield.
Right, but either way, I thought I'd inform you so you could have any mages on board. Give this a once over? Or if you'd like me to.
If you could, yeah. I don't know. There's a few mages, but not a lot with us.
I'm surprised your father didn't send a mage with us that was of a bit more skill.
There's only so many in Orentia of high skill.
Most of which are half-casters like me. More technology-based, yes?
Some, in terms of actual magic, there's a few who are always kept working around the capital. My mother.
What about any clerics that are allied with the Pantheon?
There are some, but my father tends to try and keep religious orders out of any position of power.
For nerds, just steal it.
Or at least keep them outside of political matters, I should say.
Another parrying from the canes as like Reinpert tries a couple more times to smack him to no avail.
Neither one looking at the other while it happens.
Oh no,
Right.
not at all.
You're
Just
getting really good at predicting that, though.
it's a wave from Reinberg going towards Graggle's head that's just kind of swatted by a cane. Each time, there's just. I like the visual. Anyways,
It's great.
uh,
I say, right, we'll go talk with Goose, but I did at least want to warn you. Maybe be careful what you say in private for now.
Got it. should be resting in the medical bay if you want to check on her.
How, do you have guards posted with her?
Oh, of course.
Good. Right. Can someone? I'll turn to Brom and be like, "Wait, where's Jade? Did he not? Ah, whatever. Would you and Greco mind going and checking with Goose about that Evelyn you were talking about?
Oh, yeah, that sounds good to me.
Who the hell is
Paragon,
Evelyn?
Enemy mage from the stock inside. The cloaked one that was like glaring at me the whole time.
Just nudge Brom twice. Enemy mage,
The one who took my eye.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Wait, what happened?
Sometimes I forget you don't have an eyeball.
Yeah,
oh,
because I got
Greco,
it
you weren't
replaced.
here
You
when
got it
that happened.
replaced. I'm the one missing an eyeball.
Well, no, the crystal thing.
Right.
Can I tell them the story real quick of how she lost her eye?
Paragon's missing an eye. Brom is missing an eye. Miss Mabel's missing an eye. Why is everybody losing their eyes? I feel like that's hard to lose.
It makes you look real cool, man. That's all I'm saying.
It's
This
just a
is
guy with
Brom
no
did
depth
his on
perception.
purpose.
I
Jade
can...
doesn't even have eyes.
Did you hear me?
Huh?
Brom did his on purpose.
I guess, but at the same time, like, keep your eyeballs, man.
Yeah, I just kind of trade mine for soup. I thought it would be way cooler than soup, but it was just soup.
Okay, wait. You traded your eyeball,
Man, it was...
the active orb of vision in your head, for
Well,
soup.
Man, it wasn't just soup. It was old spicy shit. I got like 3 of them.
What's the Paragon's
Oh.
expression while they're talking?
Wait, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. What does Paragon look like right now watching our fucking
With-
conversation?
With her normal mask and like the tinted glasses on, you can't really see an expression, but she is just like slowly looking between these two, like no other movement.
Can I just say captivating, isn't it?
Her head kind of tilts to the side. She goes, "Is this what you guys are up to?" And
This is not what I usually want them doing, but it tends to be the case, yes.
Talking, we can talk.
No,
What, I can't make fun of all my one-eyed friends? It's like a
I meant more of
cyclops
making a
meeting
deal
up in
with
here.
trading your eyeball for soup. I was meaning more of that.
You know, I say soup. There's also other things. It was cool stuff. You know.
Right, Paragon. What I was trying to say before, at least, was that I really am
A
sorry.
royal jester? Or like the cyclops convention?
God damn it. Brom, squeeze.
Oh, right. Hey, boss, can you just kind of like be quiet instead?
Wait, do you say that to me?
No, he was looking at Grackle.
Okay.
What?
Hey, no, good. You got it.
Grackle, I'm really trying to talk about something very important.
Here, why don't you two go and check on Goose and ask her about Evelyn and all that?
Sounds good. Alright, meet you guys back later. Grackle.
Yeah, I won't turn down an opportunity to, make fun of Goose for losing.
I also don't know where Goose is. I forgot where the medical bay was.
Infirmary is down and to the right.
Right.
Follow
your
the
guys'
signs.
room, by the way, you guys.
Oh, I don't know if it's actually down and to the right. I just tell him it's down to the right.
You know what? Surprisingly, you're actually correct.
Wait, where are you?
You guys are. I'll put you two.
Oh wow, it's really down to the right.
Oh wow.
Technically, it's to your left, but
Down
so
to
it's
the
down
right.
this hallway, and then take a right.
Right.
You're not entirely wrong with down and to a right.
Right.
Run!
Hey, here we go.
Oh, do you guys not have access to moving yours? Or?
No, I
Archive.
just was removing my
Okay.
token so I could put down
I
the new
might have
ones.
been drawing on the previous page a little bit.
Yes, Floyd.
I assume Ismail, you and Ryan are staying behind a little. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm going to try to say the thing I've been trying to say for 10 minutes.
Get to those guys going to the medical wing in a minute. Jacob, what's up?
Right. Anyways, third time's the charm. Paragon, I'm terribly sorry for what happened to Goose. I wasn't sure what we could do against those enemies.
It's all right. Like was mentioned during it, they they had that planned. Most occasions, we would have gone into a full-on assault against them, but challenge someone to a duel in front of his people in the entire world, who is very big on duels.
Right, I'm still amazed that he even chose to take our side after that. Saving his son turned out to be quite the thing.
I don't know all the details, but him and my father have a long history. Why so many of people from the Grand Ruins have begun working for for us while we're in this war.
Which I wanted to ask something about His Majesty, actually. Would he happen to be a dragon?
I don't think so.
I think we ran into his son in the woods. A lot of pieces have been coming together as of late, and well, from what I've heard from the others and my own bias, I'm pretty sure he is. But he is a powerful one at that.
I've never heard of him being a dragon.
Uh, Rez, do you want me to lay out the things that I have as puzzle pieces for it, or do you want me to just, like,
If you
say I
want to,
tell
go
her?
ahead.
Can I just say I tell her the things?
Go ahead.
Okay, I just tell her the things.
She'll think for a moment and then. Maybe.
It's not much to go on, and it's all speculatory. I think it's really a question for him, but either way, he would be a powerful ally. I'm glad we at least won that fight. On a different note, is there any task you need our help with, or would you rather us see if Goose has any idea of what we should do next?
This thing is that we will be leaving the next few days. So prepare, make sure you finish up anything else you want to do here before we leave.
Where exactly are we heading after this?
Well, we have a few different stops to make, but the first of which will her vision, her face will turn away from you, Ryan Purge. She said,
Oh, wait, actually, before you tell me, but remember the thing about secrets, and I'll go ahead and cast Detect Magic if that's okay.
"Oh yeah,
I'm looking for any sign of scrying or anything.
uh,
I'm gonna move out to the middle of the room. I think it's a 30-foot and only blocked by walls.
I'll say you don't see scrying anywhere. I think you will see the odd magical trinket throughout Paragon's room. Nothing with strong magic, but
Okay, good. Just wanted to confirm that first. Sorry, Your Majesty.
Right. As I was saying, our next stop will be a stop at the Maybell Dukedom.
We are stopping there.
If that's all right with you, Miss Maybell.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Great.
Right. Mm,
Fill you guys in some more. Get there. It's just we're leaving. It's just right now I'm just getting all the this together.
would you be alright with us going back out and exploring the ruins one more time?
What ruins? There's a lot.
We found, and I will tell her everything about the whole saint business.
Sinclair?
Sinclair. Sinclair.
It's not Saint Clair, it's Sinclair.
I know.
One
I know.
It's like Cameron.
I will
Remember?
tell her about Archmage Sinclair.
gotcha.
It's in. It came out funky, but yes.
Pretty sure you already told her about it.
Right, but I meant the stuff since then, like us going to the Death Guild and da 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 da.
Gotcha. So not much.
Not much. Tell her basically I had no luck, and she was supposed to be looking into that too, if she did, or if she didn't, or whatever. But like, she did say she was going to look into the stuff that we gave her.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, those ruins. That is actually a part of what I filling you in on the next little bit. But I'll tell you all that when it's when we're heading out. A bit more time to make sure I'm giving you all the full picture.
Right. I wonder, from any of that, were you able to derive anything from her works to tell where she was going with all of this? Maybe she has a secret laboratory out that way or something. Because I don't know why she was carrying this out in the middle of the ruins to begin with. Sure, this was a long time ago, but to the level of ruins, like we saw, she must have been traveling for some reason.
Story she was fleeing from kingdom or from the land she was archmage of. Tell it's not terribly far away, but nothing says where she was going, just that she was hiding.
Right. I think I want to see if I can go back and find her hideout. Wherever that may be.
See about that?
If we don't luck upon it, well, it is what it is, but. Other than that, Oh, did the king send someone with our gifts for the other two? And has someone already picked up the child?
Yet no.
Right. I will look around her space. During this time, I've probably been like checking the type of magic on stuff in her room.
Yeah.
Anything necromantic? Just out of curiosity.
I would say no. You don't really see anything necromancy based around.
Sorry. Right part is being partially nosy with like looking around. But if asked, he's saying he's still looking around for scry purposes.
You know, Paragon isn't stopping you.
Right.
But if that's that for now, we'll jump back to the other two, back in time a little bit as you guys make your way outside the medical wing.
as Brom goes ahead and knocks before entering.
A guard just down the hall will look. You'll find a head in.
Great. Thank you.
So how was dying?
I assume you say that to Goose.
Yeah, step into the door.
Also, let me place this one down.
Oh, hi, Floyd.
That's not Floyd's over there.
I say nothing to him.
Oh, hi, Floyd.
Hey, bro.
The racism continues.
This
Yeah, I
man.
was gonna say, I didn't do nothing.
Oh my
No, I
God.
didn't. You know I didn't die, right?
I mean, close enough. Kinda got
Fair.
mollywopped.
Yeah, that's what happens when someone
Fight a king.
prepares fight against you in particular.
Put up a
Well,
hell of a fight, though.
thanks.
See, this is exactly why I keep on saying that even you don't know what you're gonna do, then how can they know what you're gonna do?
Mm.
See,
Right.
my genius is truly astounding.
Right. Well, in any event, hey Goose, you wouldn't happen to have heard of an Evelyn on the Aristokian side, would you? Particularly one also potentially known as a tome, like a book.
Yep, the court mage that was there.
Yeah, that's the one that made a deal with me, or tried to make a deal with me, anyways. Long story short, got attacked by the Aristokians again this morning. Apparently, I was being scried on, whatever that means. Probably some magic, I think.
Yeah, it means a mage is watching you. Distance.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, like with a telescope? No,
Uh,
magic telescope. Got it.
imagine a telescope, but instead of seeing whatever it's pointing at, it can point at anywhere in the world.
Oh wow, I see now. Huh. Well, that's probably who was scrying on me. But yeah, no, a whole bunch of Aristokians showed up. Don't worry, beat them up. No real casualties on our side, I don't think. Yeah, no. Just wanted to see what you knew about the.
What mage specializes in spatial magic?
That explains all the portals and stuff.
We don't know much about their origin or how long they've been there, just that. As far as we know, they've been a factor in the war since it began.
Well, I suppose now that I'm officially not working with the Aristokians, I can probably tell you what they showed me. Well, what they'd used to try and convince me. I mentioned it was a cave, but it wasn't just that. They showed me this large city surrounded by this big storm. Apparently, the paragon of Herotl is on their side.
Paragon of Elotl, you say?
Mhm. That's what she told me. Said the storm's been going on for 400 days, all because of you.
It's the reason we haven't been able to attack them directly. Early on in the war, we tried just to attack from above. It was this very ship, actually, along with a small fleet of others.
And I take it you didn't go with.
Oh no, not in the slightest. We're lucky we got this ship back to be repaired.
I see. Were there any reports of what the Paragon of Helotl might be like, or was it more so just the storm that did it?
We didn't fully know what was causing it, but catch on that, Brom.
Oh, yeah. I just figured I should let you guys know.
Raise a different question. Get one to appear over the mountains.
Right. Hmm. That's probably their doing as well, I imagine.
I know we're on a schedule now, but Paragon, see if we can't get that under the list of places to go.
Right. Yeah, I think that might be a good lead. Um, I know we were potentially discussing going there before we came here. Um, hmm. Perhaps there's still something we might be able to get with our understanding of what's going on.
So it would be better to strike while the steel is hot.
Gets up by striking it. That's what Turin always used to say.
Ooh.
Hmm? Oh, um, one of the old zealots I used to work with.
Ah.
I say work with, live with. He was a blacksmith and probably one of our stronger warriors. Well then, I think I can go ahead and deliver the message over to the Paragon. Is there anything else you want me to tell him?
So are you passing sorry?
What's that?
Oh,
Yeah,
about us traveling that way. Oh,
Oh,
don't worry, I'll fill her in later. You
oh,
start to like sit up and push out of the bed. It's just
I'll be right back.
not dead yet, so still got work to do.
you want tea?
I will say, Raz, you are cutting out a bit.
What? Yow.
It's been happening for a good portion of the session.
My bad.
No, it's all
I
good.
mean, you're
I've been
good
able
on
to,
my end, so
yeah, I've been able to fill in like the gaps. I'm not sure if it's just like you being quiet in between talking.
It might be me being quiet. It might also. I think it's been more and more lately. I think my headset might be getting a bit funky.
Right, I see. I get you. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm not sure if it was
yeah.
that's
just
fine on
me
my end. So.
thing or what.
Uh,
Anyways, all good now.
yeah, we'll see. I might try and mess with my settings later.
oh, hey Goose, did you get a thing from the king? He gave all of us, well, gifts, I should say. Did you get one?
I don't think that's why you were rewarded.
Oh, I see now. Never mind then.
No, you really should have got a gift.
I mean, you were putting in work, not gonna lie.
I'm saying the duel wasn't what you were being rewarded by.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, it looked real funny from the rafters.
Oh, did you really?
Alright, you hid the whole time. Just kidding about that.
I thought I.
Speaking of which, yeah, question: where the hell is Jade?
Jade. Oh, I thought he was with you, right?
No.
Wait, what? He was supposed to come back when you came back. Oh.
Yeah, you didn't.
You think he's still back in the tavern trying to eat the popsicle?
Alright, I'm back.
Cuts to Jade, just
I
taking like a cartoonish shaped giant
Half,
chunk out
it's
of like ice.
halfway out of half out of ice.
It's just hold on, I'll grab the picture.
How
No,
many
it's
licks
just
does it take to get to the center of a corpsicle?
Corpsicle. Enjoy your corpse.
One, two.
after about half an
After-
hour, he's just gonna give up and leave it.
Fair. Oh, right.
Yeah,
right.
as you're all in this conversation, Jade is just making his way back.
Yeah.
No. Next, I'm going to the muffin
Ah, yeah,
stand.
you're at the baker.
He's at the bakery.
Do we know where we're supposed to get those gifts the king gave us? He mentioned they would be delivered to the airship, but he didn't say when or where.
I imagine they would find their way into our hands eventually.
Right.
And by that I mean I already have mine, and I don't care.
Oh yeah, right. Fair enough. You got the throne part.
As if by fate, or as if God said so, you hear the sound of a war horn outside.
Yep, looks like the Airstokians are asking for round 2. All right. Don't worry, Goose. I'll put in overtime for you.
As he's gonna go ahead and head out there.
That's not all right.
Hey,
Well,
I will sit that part out. I'm on the phone.
You know,
Get off the phone.
Go fuck yourself.
his heart's in the right place. Shame he's such an idiot.
You head out.
Mhm.
Cool. Anyone else heading out when you hear this? Everyone hears this.
Where's he heading to again?
There was the sound of a horn outside,
Yeah,
like a
Yeah.
war horn.
I would head out.
Miss Mabel, you as well.
Paragon and Rybert are talking about like sciencey stuff, so Miss Mabel just goes.
Sounds good.
Just
You
like, I
guys-
don't understand any of this. I'm gonna just go.
You three, along with a few other like guards and whatnot, step out to go see what the noise is about. As you see it's a good term for size, like a small troop of uh, Grand Ruin soldiers, knights walking through. A couple of them or most of them on, not horseback, but I can't remember what I called them, the dragon-like things.
The drakes or whatever.
Yeah, the whatever I called them.
Whatever they are.
They're
The
somewhere
dragon
out there.
horse.
Yeah. You see those kind of marching through as they stop, and one of the royal knights hops off of one, stands before you all, says, "We come bearing the gifts for those who rescued the son of the king."
Ooh, that's me.
And he's gonna point out the rest of the group.
I assume that's when you guys are fully approaching them.
Yeah.
As you kind of make your way towards them, one person will approach you, Brom, with a fine ornate chest, very thin, like it's a decent sized box, but it's not like deep, so to speak. And as he approaches, he opens the box and then presents it to you. Sitting inside of it are two chunks of metal in the shape of parts of a broken axe, uh, electricity, and almost a what you would say is like a fog, as though it were a thundercloud, uh, slightly like floats around it as the box is opened.
Oh, oh, I like these.
She's going to immediately grab them.
Thank you.
Uh, he'll close the box and then walk off. Uh, the next one approaches you, Miss Maybell,
Mm-hmm.
as he holds out a uh, a similar box, but more like a more closer to a crate. As presented in front of you is a crate with three uh, partially glowing gems inside, one of which a bit larger and less of a uh, blue and leaning more towards green in it.
Mm. Thank you. And she'll pick those up and put them in her bag.
You take the crystals. Yeah, take two regular life crystals. Uh, one. I'm trying to think of a word for intermediate that isn't intermediate.
A biggie
Difficult.
boy.
One,
Big life stone.
one large life stone.
We got life stones and then we got biggie life stone.
Mediocrely sized.
Meddling.
Medley.
Tier 2. Um,
Now you can kill us more.
and a third one will, uh, a third one or knight will approach you, Floyd.
Oh.
Uh,
Life
and he simply holds you a small scroll, a written scroll.
Okay.
Present this to the guard at the castle. He'll take you where you need to go.
This. Okay.
Hands you the scroll and begins walking back to the rest.
Okay.
Uh, as you see a few of them start like packing up again, as one will approach and say, you see a lot of the rest actually start to leave now, as one remains behind with a couple extra guards and say, and I was told there is a child I will be taking back with us.
Ah,
Is that correct?
A child?
The kid.
right, yeah.
Remember Floyd, the Wasp's kid?
Wait, you guys are giving up them?
Not like giving up. It's more like transferring care. We can't really take care of them. We can care
Mhm.
of them.
Our line of work is really dangerous. Don't think that kid would be safe with us.
Oh.
Anyways, I guess I'll go get the kid if he's not here.
Uh, we'll get to that in a minute. I say this solely because Jacob wanted to talk to the kid, but Jacob had a phone call. So, uh,
Oh.
Say your
man.
goodbyes, boy.
Should we have
Uh,
a break until Jacob comes back?
yeah, we can take a break.
That sounds good.
Alrighty. Drink water, eat food, go bathroom.
You know, I mean, personally, I think the kid should stick around here.
Do you want to raise a kid?
No,
Do you want to take a kid that lived here their whole lives away from here to Rentia?
no.
Then I think she should find a place here.
She
Or
has
he
a
should find.
place. They have a place. I thought the king literally said that he was gonna take them in.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. They're here to pick them up.
Oh, so I've been huffing this stuff that they put next to Goose, and so whoa.
Scratch some asbestos from the wall.
I just give him a light tap on the shoulder, like it's okay, right? Do you want to help do the send off then?
Yeah, why not?
Right. I'll walk over to the kid then. I'll I'll gesture to the guards like wait over there for a second if they would, kind of deal.
Yeah, no. There's less guards stationed inside the medical bay. You mainly just have one of the elite guards who is watching over Goose, but otherwise guards are just stationed outside the medical wing.
I meant the two that were here to pick up the kid.
Oh, they haven't come in yet.
They're outside.
Right. Okay.
They
I go
announced
over.
their presence, but yeah,
I go over to the kid and I sit down. I'm guessing they're like looking through the journal or something.
You do see the journal is set down, kind of on the bedside, but they're just sitting up in bed, seemingly having just woken up recently.
Okay.
Hey, little buddy.
What was that, Boney?
Hey, little buddy.
Hey.
I sit down on the bed across from her.
How you feeling?
I'm all okay.
Did they let you keep the bees?
Don't think they can get rid of them.
Good. That means you get to keep them always.
Do you consider the bees friends?
Duh.
Ignoring him and still just looking at the kid.
I don't know. It's hard to think of them as friends when they are me.
See?
Right.
But you're your
Can
own
you
friend,
perceive
right?
through them? Oh, I'll go ahead, Bones.
I mean, you're your own friend, right? So all the bees are your friends.
Okay.
Can you perceive through the bees or anything? Do you share a mind or?
Um. Also, wasps.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
right.
I was wondering, like, a bit hard to use bees as a weapon of some kind when they die from a single sting.
Right. The invertebrates that live in your body.
Wait, does that mean you like have honeycomb in you? Ah, that's a weird thought.
Another slap, but blocked by a cane.
No, they're wasps.
Oh wait, yeah, what? Duh.
Just nests.
In any case,
Right.
you remember that kid that we were hanging out with? Yeah, his dad said he's gonna take you in. So you'll be hanging out with him more often, I guess.
Oh.
I nod at that.
See?
You said you wanted to become strong, yes?
Yes.
I'm going to be very upfront with you. The man who agreed to take you in is the ruler of this realm.
Oh,
He is immensely powerful. If anyone here is to teach you how to be strong, it's him.
see. Okay.
You said you wanted to be strong, yes?
Yes.
Then he is perfect for this. And he has said he would provide you with the utmost safety. And he is not the type of man I would think to break a promise. And he has promised me.
Okay.
Besides, one of the few people you know left is his son. He is a prince. I think he actually meant it when he wanted to have you as a squire.
In any case, dude's waiting outside. Can you, quote unquote, get on up?
Oh, yeah.
I
Bill.
want to make sure first this is what you want, yes? I don't want to force you into another situation like we have already.
This is what I want.
Good. I just wanted to make sure of that first. Right,
Bill.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll hesitate for a moment and then get up and grab the book that with them and start following you guys out, I assume.
Right. Rez, I know I made a couple trinkets a while back. Could I have just a trinket to give to the kid?
Sure. Tell me what the trinket is. I think, or did you give them one already?
I gave them one before, but I'm a gift giver, so.
All right, describe the trinket.
Could. Hmm. Actually.
It's just it's just a
Oh.
little tiny metal wasp
No, there
bug.
was something I thought of, and I'm debating of whether I should do it. Well, the first thing I gave them was a little metal wasp, so. I would like to give them just a locket, if that's okay.
All right.
These are usually given to someone with something in it, but that's usually given by someone you cherish. I'm giving you this so you can give it to someone else with maybe an image or depiction of each other, someone you care about. For future's sake, I guess.
Okay.
I'll escort the kid out to the two guards. Kind of rejoining with the group, I guess.
Yeah, you join up with the others as walking forward, and the guard will look to you. This the one we're to take with us.
I'll nod. Would you like to introduce yourself, 37?
They'll kind of walk forward. Um, they see them strove for words for and then just give a small wave as the guard looks back to the kid, gives a respectful bow, and then goes, "Come along. We have a lot to get done today."
Can I do an insight?
Go ahead.
I can't. I'm not at my computer.
Want me to
Can
roll one for?
yes, please. If you'll just pop me out an
Uh,
insight.
What are you inciting?
When he said that, it just gave me a bit of an off feeling. He's like, just kind of like nonchalant. I would figure something requested by the king would be treated a bit differently. It just felt off.
That is a 17 on the insight. You can tell that he's mainly referring to that they'll have a lot to. Basically, that he's been given a lot of orders on what to do when he brings the kid back.
Okay, so it wasn't nonchalant like it sounded. It was more of just a general like, you and I have a lot to do today. More of
Yes.
like,
It's more. The better wording would have been, "Come along. You're gonna have a busy day today."
right. He was more jaunty. Got it. Okay. Just the way you said that, I was like, enemy spy detected.
Enemy spotted.
Sadly, you didn't roll a nat 20, so you don't see that everyone around you is a spy.
Miss
Yes,
Mayfield, no!
Schizophrenia.
I've been
Hang
evil
on.
this whole time.
If I had to make a roll,
I'm actually Drevsky. Pulls off mask.
Oh my god,
You
if
look
you were
ar-
actually Drepsky, that would fucking.
You look
Uh,
around, you see yourself in the reflection of the metal, and you see that in fact you are a spy.
You were Drepsky the whole
Reinhardt has
time.
been
You were
Drevsky
Drevsky the whole time.
It could be you. It could be
It could
me.
be.
It could even be.
Bluey.
Wouldn't that be a hell of a like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? That would be great.
Maybe the real
You were
Drevsky was
Drevsky
the
all
friends we
along.
made along the
Drepsky
way.
was just a Reinhardt the whole time.
Drevsky was the friends we made along the way. Can we put that in quotes?
You can do what
Yeah,
you
Maybe
want.
the real Drepsky was the friends we made
Alright,
along the way.
maybe the real Drepsky was the friends we made along the way. How do you spell Drepsky?
When I measured Raz, why I find that even funnier.
How do you spell Drepsky, Jacob?
DRE.
DRE PSKY.
Oh fuck, I accidentally hit enter. Hold on.
The real Dre.
Drep Sky. The real
Alright.
The
Dre.
real Dre.
DRE.
The real Beats by Dre was the friends we made along the way.
The real
You know what?
Dr. Dre is the friend.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm keeping that. I'm just gonna just rewrite it again.
The real Dr. Dre was the friends we made along the way.
Alright.
It even rhymes.
DRE.
Can you please have Drepsky's token just be Dre?
Please focus. DRE.
He's just Dr. Dre.
He was a
DRE.
doctor.
He was a doctor. Holy shit.
No, fuck it. I'm spelling it my own way.
Drep Sky, I believe.
Yep. DREP Sky.
Okay.
Drepsky.
Dr. Drep Sky.
Not you again, Dr. Drepsky!
It's me, Dr. Drep Sky, Drepsky's even more evil twin.
Thank you,
His
puppies.
mustache curls downwards. No.
Ah, yes, it's time for the return of my favorite character, Snide Dastardly.
I like that now it's not the real, it's just maybe the Drepsky was the friends we made along the way.
You know what? Fuck
You know what the
That's,
you know what the
that's
scariest
the quote now. I don't care anymore. I'm not fixing it again.
you know what the scariest fucking villain facial hair would be? Mutton chops. Just saying.
You know, I saw art on Pinterest which reminded me of what I imagined Drepsky to look like.
Oh?
I'll send it over. Hang on, I gotta find it again.
I have a bit of a description of Drepsky, but nothing major because I wanted it to be easy enough of an art to find for him for Rez, so he didn't have to like come up with some bullshit.
Right.
Rez, I know you probably don't or may do, but like it's up to you if you want to tell me or not. Either way, did you find an art piece to like make a token for Drepsky or?
I don't know, did I? Hold on.
I was just
I
curious.
haven't used him yet or placed him anywhere, if that's the thing. I don't think I have him anywhere yet.
Do you want
Uh,
me to find something myself for him,
If
or
you find something, feel free. I might still just find things on my time. I, like the others all said, I also kind of just go through Pinterest and
Right. I
find art.
found some of the arts that Raz has used for tokens and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
So yeah.
No, I
definitely?
steal all my tokens off
Yeah, it
Pinterest.
was really funny. One of the tokens when we were at the party was like the bards and such. One of them was legit just like the exact picture that I took for
Yeah.
Emma.
Yeah. I was, what is Emma
So,
doing
and I
here?
remember Rain even pointed out, just like Emma, and I was like, where?
Yeah. You alright?
Yeah, I just spit went
Listen,
out my wrong way.
I just looked up bards.
I
Yeah.
know.
Can we please put that in quote? Spit went out my wrong way.
Someone else write it. I ain't writing shit again. I fucked up
And
3
fucking
times. I
shit.
ain't fucking it up again.
But yeah.
All right.
Um,
I wave goodbye to the kid.
the kid kind of looks back. They just give you a nod.
They weren't my biggest fan. I understand why.
Yeah. Um, but you see them along with the knights and Floyd ride off back into the city.
Wait, why is Floyd with them?
He's dealing with his own thing.
Good question. Ooh.
Speaking on
Whatever.
that, H, are you here?
Guess he's dead.
Oh, no.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
there you
didn't
are.
know
Yeah.
if my
Hey.
mic was. Alright.
A little bit of time skip. You make your way back to the castle.
Okay.
With your scroll that you were given, you make your way back into the palace ballroom that you were in the previous night. Now it's cleared out from anything that was a part of the party last night, and now is just a large, immaculate, open space, so to speak. You make your way up the steps towards the throne once more, and sitting upon it again is the king, massive in stature, sitting above you. So, I see you returned for your training.
I nod.
Come. I have a matter to discuss beforehand. As he stands up and begins to walk off to the side.
Okay. I'll follow suit.
Stepping through a large door, you come to a room with a chair, or like a little table set up, with a chair on either side, one much larger than the other. As he will say, "Take a seat."
Yes, sir. I sit
Tell
down.
me, while we speak, have you ever played chess before?
A few times.
With a snap of his finger, a servant comes in and places the chessboard between you two. I shall grant you the first move.
Okay.
While we play, tell me, what is it you hope to gain? You said you wish to take back your home, was it?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what plagues your home?
If you could refresh my memory on the faction that we're up against again, Raz. I'm sorry.
Airstock.
Airstock. Yeah. I'll just simply say the Airstocks are the ones plaguing my home.
Ah, your home lies on the forefront then.
Mm-hmm.
Explains why you're traveling with the company you are.
Yes.
When you take back your home, what comes next?
Well, what comes next is I'm hoping to help rebuild what rubble or whatever has happened there and defend just in case if they try to come back. But if we do manage to, siege at the forefront, I'm also thinking about continuing to fight until we completely eradicate our enemies until they surrender.
And what then?
Then I'll return home and, start a life there. Help rebuild, do what I can.
See,
And also,
so much like many others, you wish to protect what you have until it is assuredly safe. Correct?
yes, sir.
Tell me, imagine a world. You're successful. Destroy the Aristocracy. Peace is brought to your land. What do you do if another threat arises?
If another threat arises, then all we can do is prepare for the worst, as we do not have enough, probably no intel on our next opponent.
Preemptive. Prepare ahead of time. Good answer. Tell me though, will you be training the people of that land for war, or will you allow them to live a life devoid of battle? Conflict free from their mind?
I would give them the choice if they want to learn how to do combat, they are free to do so. But if they choose that they want to just live a simple life without having to worry about going to war or, you know, conflict, then they can also have that choice as well. I don't want to force anybody to make such a decision by because somebody else says they have to.
You don't wish to force anyone to act away, but you do wish to guide them.
Yes.
Tell me, what rank are you?
I'm just a regular grunt, sir. A private.
If after these battles you're promoted, will you stay in the army or respectfully take your leave?
I'll stay in the army. I met a few guys and girls um, that I share a few memories with along my journey.
Very well. Roll me, by the way, roll me a base, either intelligence or wisdom check for how well you're doing at chess.
Okay. 12.
Alrighty. Uh, After a minute, the king will move a piece, and that's checkmate.
Oh.
Well, about time. I think it's time we begin your training, or at least the more official side of it. Look forward to teaching you these next couple of days.
As do I, sir.
The king will be training you.
Oh my.
It'll be a couple of day process if you're okay with that.
I'm fine with that, as long as it needs to take.
And between sessions, I'll send you a thing on what that gives you.
Okay.
And again, if you wanted anything changed from it, like if you don't really like what I concocted, then we can work on making something else for you. But
Oh no, I'm gonna
that's
do
for
whatever
between
you
sessions.
get. Yeah. And I don't
Uh,
mind if you know, if I'm not part of most of the session, don't worry about me. Just do the others. I'm completely cool.
That's all good. Right now, it is basically with everything that's happened. I have this basically same question for the rest of you. You all have a couple of days of just preparing for when you leave.
Can we do my thing?
We
Do I
can.
finally make it back to the ship?
Okay, cool. Because it feels like we've been building on that for like 10 days.
It has been definitely pushed back a lot. It's just I wanted to make sure that this is the time where that will happen. Uh, it's just to make sure anyone else can just give me a quick one over on what they want to do. And yes, Jade, you can be doing what you wish.
I have the feeling that this is like I've been building up to this for so long, and I get the feeling that we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be like I gotta think about this hard because I gotta make sure I'm not walking into something that I regret.
Before we get into that, though, I will just say, uh, for the most part, this will be a time skip for most people. Not for you, Boney. You have an actual thing. Uh, but for most, this will be a time skip. Just let me know what you're wanting to be doing for the next couple of days.
Okay.
Sounds good. We'll do.
Nothing. Unless you come up with something very particular that will be important. Uh, the vast majority of things will be either a real quick thing or just a, yep, that happens. Here's how much it'll cost you, or here's what the result of it is.
Yeah.
Uh, in part because I want to get you guys on an actual quest again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Back to
Cool.
plot relevance.
Back to plot relevance.
Uh,
Yeah, think on what you guys want to be doing. Uh. Oh no, it's striking.
Jade
Oh,
kills
yeah.
us all. And a
Yeah.
campaign.
To 26.
Against whom?
Nobody. I'm just seeing if I had it correct.
Oh,
Unlucky
Jake,
man.
you know, I've noticed you got a bit bulky in there, but do you know how to use it? Huh? Barbarian training? Huh?
Huh? Oh, is it? There you go. +2 from raging. I'm just kidding. You ate my muffin.
Die.
That's a false cane.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love seeing the damage go up by so much. Before it was doing like 5 or 6. Oh man, that's good.
Oh, I like how I got 2 10s. So what's that max damage?
Oh, that's weird.
What?
There it goes. I don't know why that didn't kick in.
Ah,
Sneak attack.
Yep.
Because you're not sneaking. Hmm?
Jackal.
Yes.
Well, everyone else kind of decides on their thingamajigs. I want to ask, are you bringing anyone else with you to your thing?
I believe I asked Reinpart to go. Specifically because he can be
Okay.
invisible.
Not the amazing Jade.
They didn't exactly tell me to come alone, did they?
I don't believe so, no.
Yeah. I'll bring
It
it
just
along.
said on the, I believe it was on the day of the new moon, to travel out to a nondescript location.
You know, because that's not sketchy at all.
Well, then there I shall go.
Traveling there won't be hard. Is it just you and Reinpert, or are you bringing?
Just one Reinpart. Reinpart, I'm asking to chill invisible, hidden.
Okay, I'll go invisible.
Cool. Is it just Reinpert that's invisible, or are you both?
Also, since he would
Just
have asked me to do this, obviously infiltrator, so I'm not getting that negativity to stealth.
Right. Actually, I don't think you can cast it on two people at your level.
No,
Also, I
mine
can still
doesn't
call
come.
them
Mine doesn't come from that, anyways. I have my
Oh,
verbal.
racial thing, so
right.
I
Yeah.
couldn't do it to anyone, anyways.
Yeah,
Just me.
good one.
So, uh, let me put you guys onto the map for that. You'll be coming out from the side. Place yourself like right over here. Well, I can put Jacob down. Uh, he's an infiltrator. This one. I have tokens now for him. Yay!
Yippee!
Um. Yeah, as you make your way um, through the jungle, uh, further from the capital, um, it's not long until you can start to hear some noise from up ahead. And as you kind of make your way into a bit of a clearing around some ruins, you can start to see figures in red cloth uh, congregating around this altar-like. Um, would you like to stealth Grackle approaching, or are you approaching
Oh
open?
no, I am whistling a tune, walking through the woods, spinning my cane as I open up to this clearing. Like,
Man, I've heard of weirder spots for raves, but I mean, you do you guys.
Also, Rez, just for information, since he never did do that thing, I'm gonna say I'm keeping an eye on him through the homunculus.
Yep.
So just gave him the homunculus to have on him, and then like keeping
Staying
within a
back.
certain amount of range. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just put you in on the edge, but you're a little bit off from him.
Okay.
Just at the ready. Um, yeah, as you approach Grackle and announce yourself, the figure that is approaching, the one in the most uh, detailed of garb, will turn and look to you and say, "Ah, you must be the new one. The one we were informed would be attending.
I
Come."
wouldn't say new exactly. I've been wearing this skull of yours for well a long time.
Uh,
Sorry, it's dust.
as have many before they join. It is a sign. The Weaver of Fate himself. Sign more than anything that you are meant to be here.
I'm not really a fate guy. Personally, I think it's all luck.
Perhaps, but the one who watches over us, they are guaranteed. There is no chance amongst what they know.
What I'm hearing is this can help me cheat way better. I'm in. So what are we doing? Is this like an orgy thing? Because if it was an orgy thing, I'm good.
Come forward. The ritual is about to begin.
I was hoping it's not like my last blood ritual. Ugh, the screams. She just wouldn't stop.
Guys, go. So, uh, you'll see as the individual in the center, the one uh, most decorated in their appearance, will uh, step forward um, as the others around, who the noise you heard before was partially chance amongst them, as their speech becomes unified, uh, as they all begin to chant in what languages do you speak? Common, Goblin, and
That's it.
okay, fair enough.
Colin Goblin
Yep,
at Thieves Camp.
a language you don't speak. Uh, Definitely one that isn't not a language that is common amongst people. One of another plane.
You guys remind me of the orgy cult I was at. They also spouted a lot of nonsense, but I think that was the drugs.
Ignoring you,
Makes
the
sense.
one in the middle will uh, start yelling out again in a language that you do not speak. Uh, as they will, as they are going to roll me a religion check that I'm going to do in the open for the D20, uh, just in case it's a nat one, you know,
Right, right.
or a nat 20. Uh, just want to make sure whether this ritual is going really good or really bad. That's really the only deciding factor of it. Yeah, you see as they raising their hands up, um, the cloaks of all these individuals uh, being made out of various uh, like imagine a cloak that is cut up into strips about the size width of like a scarf. Uh, as all of those start to like rise up into the air on each person, um, even some of the loose fabric on you starts to kind of float with the energy gathering.
What about the scrap that's hidden in my cloak?
You got it attached into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can feel that section of your attire being almost pulled more than the rest.
Hmm.
It being a part of your clothing doesn't actually get too far away, but there is an uneven amount of pull to it.
I would say grapple on the surface appears to be pretty like, eh, but you can tell the grip around his sword cane has become a little tighter.
Um, as you are pondering your uh, pondering what is happening, what to do next, I'm going to quickly roll a handful of dice here for something. Don't worry about it. 5, 6, 7, don't have another one here, so I'll have to roll separate. But one. And oh, perfect. As they all raise up, it's pretty late because this is the night of the full moon or of the new moon. As looking up, Grackle, you see that constellations are almost being drawn out in the sky, red lines. These lines then almost seeming to drop down amongst you all, like threads being pulled down from a spool. They don't seem to be around the center where you are right now, but some of them swing out around near where the others are. As that one, and that one. You see a good handful of the.
Bones died.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh,
How is he?
no bueno.
How's he supposed to learn the secrets now?
Yeah.
God damn it.
You should tell them to all of us instead.
They
Tell us
cancel.
all the secrets.
They
We're all
just canceled
sitting
the
there.
thing.
Ryan Burt learns instead.
Ryan Bird takes over. I possess him with the homunculus and puppet him. I can do that, right, Rez?
Homunculus.
Right?
Such a fun word.
Like Ratatouille.
Homunculus is a good word.
Homunculus.
There he is.
There
Clay,
he
you
is.
said the secret word.
My entire
Ratatouille was the
internet
secret word.
blew up.
It was?
No.
Huh?
What?
Joke.
was-
Anyways,
Is the secret word vacations?
Oh my god. No.
He's pulling my leg.
Oh.
He's holding my leg.
So,
but yeah, what was the last thing you heard for you?
you had mentioned that the fabric of my cloth was being pulled upward.
Okay, so you missed a
as
hot
well.
minute.
I, in fact, did. And now that my Firefox is reloaded, I'm wondering why there are so many X's on these gentlemen.
Okay, yeah. So what you missed
Yes.
was as the ritual is taking place on the it is still night at this point. It being the night of the full moon or the new moon. Looking up into the sky, you see that constellations are being drawn between the stars with red lines of light. As some of these lines then start to descend, almost like thread being pulled from a spool down around you all. None seem to enter the center of the shrine where you are, but on the outer circle where a lot of these other individuals are, the threads drop down. Some go and take hold of the threads, and you see immediately as magical energy starts pulsating amidst them. Some of them, unable to handle the magic, collapse onto the ground. Others holding on strong. What would you like to do while this is happening?
I am staring directly at the man at the center of this plinth with me. I want to see if he goes to grab anything.
He does not yet. Both hands are raised to the sky, looking up into the air. as the both from the ones who are already on the ground uh, and the ones who are still conscious, those ones seem to direct their hands towards the man in the center, while the others you see almost start to get dragged up while unconscious by the threads and point, like, gesture towards the man in the middle. As threads start emanating from them towards the hands of the guy in the center.
Would you say they're like trying to get closer to him?
The threads?
Yeah.
Yes, they are, again, as though it is being pulled from a spool, uh, approaching towards. You can tell they are coming towards where his hands are up in the air.
I will just wait. I said I have a I have a general like feeling of keeping a hand on my sword, but I'm just intrigued to see what will happen next.
You see them. You see the threads take hold around their fingers, as they will then, again speaking, up into the air. They will start to close their hands, and then, as though pulling hard, pull their hands in towards their center. As you see the threads on each of the individuals around begin to tighten. As you hear 3 sudden cracks. As there's silence for a moment, the one in the center will stop, almost seeming to, their grip seeming to loosen, as they will say, "Sorry. I thought we had more powerful mages here. One more sacrifice is required." Would you like to roll initiative for me?
Oh,
Oh boy.
See,
oh boy.
boy, would I.
Boy,
Remember how I
what
said
I...
Oh boy,
remember
would
how
I?
said
Would you?
I'm readying my sword?
Yep.
I'm going to pull from its sheath, stab it into him, and cast a movable object on it.
Make an attack.
Balls.
Let me just pull up his thing real quick. For, knowing his actual, how much his actual AC is. It's the one I want. I just need to make sure I'm pulling up the right thing for this guy. No, not hitting you with something too crazy. What did you roll for it to hit?
15.
15? That hits.
Groovy.
Roll
and then,
damage.
Immovable object. If I am allowed, that is an action and an action, I will say.
I will say,
What the heck?
roll me initiative if you get higher action.
The heck?
Is the sneak
What?
attack not working?
Why didn't be button?
A lot of hits.
Wah!
There it
I'm
is.
just gonna
Now
do
the
it like
sneak
that.
attack gets ahead with the piercing
Yeah, I'm
doesn't.
just gonna have to do it like that.
Alrighty.
Uh,
It'll be blue forever.
so 12
What is
from the
bonus
first one. 12, and 7, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That is 24, 31 damage.
I'm not.
Yeah, you. My dice will stop getting caught on everything else.
No.
Right. Yeah, you go first. So you, seeing him start to say this, draw your cane sword, stab it through him, and activate it to be unable to move. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say with that, or are you just full serious with it?
Well, if you need another, I suppose you're always available.
Yeah. uh, uh, they will. They're very injured by this strike. You can see that they are barely holding consciousness. As hitting the button, you end your turn, yeah?
Yeah. He is stuck.
Yes.
Considering he's also a spellcaster, I'm just gonna go ahead and so we don't get vampiric touched or something of that nature.
I will say you're lucky. I was pulling up the damage for inflict wounds. He's gonna make a dagger attack though.
That's fair.
Not really a dagger, but
Ritual knife.
no, something else. But does a 16 hit?
It does not.
Okay. As you see them lash out with the threads that were connected to them, they kind of swing towards you.
Can I do my ready action now?
No, you will sit still.
Well, what the
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't get to fucking tell me what to do, Boney. You invited me to this party. You can suck my ass.
Reinhardt like steps out of the bush, ready to throw like a fireball, and there's just a single like
No.
finger, like nah.
I'm not even gonna leave the fucking bush. Rez, can I cast magic missile from my fucking homunculus, please?
Has to be a touch spell, I believe.
Oh, it
Does it?
does. Can I cast shocking grasp on the motherfucker?
On Grackle?
No, not on Grackle. It's within 5 feet of the guy before
He
he
moved
moves.
away.
I did in fact.
Before he moves. I'm not at there. I can't see the map.
I have to say, I'm sorry, you didn't say it was a ready to action.
You told me I readied an action.
Oh, when?
At the beginning of this.
Huh?
No!
What the fuck am I here for then?
I don't.
To look upon my beauty and amazement.
Oh, what the fuck ever. Both of you, what the fuck ever.
I asked, who are you bringing along? He said Ryan first, and I'm like, and you said you were hanging out back in the bushes watching through your homunculus.
Yeah, you're here if things go absolutely terribly wrong. I'm handling the situation.
Sure, whatever.
I missed any ready to action. My bad, I guess. I truly didn't hear. I will say, regardless, this isn't going to last long. Dude does not have much health on him. But there is
It's
one other
okay,
thing.
Rez. H is recording.
If I said something and I forgot, my bad. Take an inspiration next time. Uh, if you didn't, I don't know. I'll use an inspiration against you guys or something. I don't know, man.
Specifically against Reinhardt.
Uh, no, my my wrath can be equal in opportunity. But as this person will kind of wave their arms to stab at you with, or like lash at you with the threads, uh, the corpses around, all still kind of connected via the threads and suspended in the air, all shuffle just a little bit.
Oh. Well, I mean, puppeteer away, I suppose.
As two of them will swing at you. If a 16 didn't hit, then those ones don't either. As you,
The sheath of like the cane blocks both the hits.
yeah, you block the daggers that are coming towards you with your stick.
Just good like that.
Now, I
your
believe
turn
you were
again.
saying that you're, well, weaver of fate, was it? I think your son silences, yes. It appears that your fate was to act as a gateway to introduce me to the man. I suppose you should be happy in knowing that fact. Now, please, be a good door and get out of the way.
That hits. I don't even know if I don't really think I need to ask you for damage, but go ahead and roll. How do you want to do it?
You see as Grackle is holding like the empty sheath of the cane sword as his two fingers pull back into the sleeve and a card flicks out from it. I want to say slicing the threads, but I feel like those are important, so I just dome him.
No, I will say that you kind of swing the cards. We'll say you throw two at once. From each of his hands, the threads are severed as a third that you throw after stab into him. As you see, he once more reaches out towards you before falling limp on the blade, suspended.
My hands wrap around the thread that was sort of he was trying to use, and I give it two like tugs. And I'm like,
What is this, a bell? Am I supposed to, like, ring you down here, buddy?
As you grab them, you feel magic start coursing. Having defeated him, roll me a. You have partially fair save. Double check what you got for stats.
I'll do
Cool.
the best.
I'm fine as long as I'm not giving you a strength one.
Anyways, strength, no.
Yeah, maybe no.
Gulp.
Make me a. We'll be kind. Make me an intelligence save.
Okay, groovy.
At advantage since you killed it. Yeah, that'll do it. You grab these threads and you feel them, the magic from them start coursing through you, kind of pulling at your mind as you clear your head, make your witty line, and begin tugging on them yourself.
Call me out like that.
you feel a pressure approaching from above. Ryan, even you can start to feel this pressure, despite not being able to personally see it yet, from where you are. Um, as Grackle, what you see above you is uh, lit up by the night sky, or kind of disguised amongst the night sky, a uh, shadowy figure outlined in red begins almost clawing its way out from the heaven. Do you mind if I just shuffle you real quick to make room for this?
I'll go right ahead. I'll step down the staircase, bowing toward him as he descends from on high, I suppose.
You take a few steps back as what you see clawing down from above.
Oh.
Why, good evening, my lord.
Hello.
Hold him like that. Perfect. Uh, a large figure, partially humanoid in shape, but multiple hands almost being outlined only by red glowing threads, pulls itself down towards the ground and looks towards you.
Ah, yes. Grackle becomes a warlock.
Ah,
It's really funny because
fine.
I have a higher charisma than intelligence anyway.
Ah, it's good to finally meet you face to face.
Yes, I can say that I would say something similar, but your face is quite non-existent. It's good to meet you person to person.
Yes. Yes. Person to person. Not the most accurate, I would say, but let's go with it. I've been keeping my eye on you quite some time.
And you know why I'm here.
But truly no. I know where you'll go from here. I also know what it is I can do. I know what you can do for me.
Then we are on the same page.
Good.
Now, usually I am fair to be quite a chatter about business, but I imagine this whole charade means that you don't have much time here, yes?
My time is limited, but I certainly have time for a moment with you, my dear follower.
Hey guys,
Mm-hmm.
my keyboard just turned red.
Oh.
Time to die.
Oh.
I'm in.
I'm in.
You wish more than anything to be free of fate, to have complete control over your own destiny.
Yeah, that's pretty much accurate. Fate's a dumb word. After all, what is life but a series of complicated events?
I already told you of the names I am referred to, yes?
I believe so. Weaver of Fate was tossed around. But personally, I'd prefer a first name basis for the both of us.
I already know your name.
Yeah.
Rackle G. Gilbert.
Do you know what the G stands for?
Why should I be the one to tell?
Then
After
it
all,
shall remain a mystery.
I'm not one to reveal a secret that one does not wish to share.
Good. Then we're already going to be great business partners.
But beyond that, they call me a weaver of fate. A name is not something I am bound to. But fate is not something I create. Something to be bent. Something to be folded, crafted, cut, and broken.
Well,
Wish for that freedom.
then all I can really ask of you is to cut my strings. Let me dance a tune of my own making, rather than have it sung by the gods.
I can do much more than that. How would you like to take the threads by force? To bend the strings that bind.
Not exactly saying no.
Oh, we'll have fun. Now there's only one more question. Are you okay doing my bidding when I call on?
Discord just. As long as I am paid in return. That
Oh,
is the nature
trust
of
me.
business.
I'll be giving you quite the down payment. But when the time comes, I trust that you'll make good with your end of the bargain. There will come a time, regardless of how you or I bend fate, I will need something of you. Give me what I desire. You shall be free of fate. Take it by the reins and weave it as you see fit.
Then I suppose. Greggle taps the cane downward and sticks his hand out toward the beast, or the monster thing in front of him, and goes,
The god.
"We have a deal."
You see as this is again giant figure that is pulling itself out of the night sky. It places a giant hand on the ground in front of you. As sprouting from that, a smaller figure uh, arises, reaching out a long, dark hand to shake yours. A deal is a deal. Shake its hand, and you feel magic course through. And in a moment, in a simple blink of an eye, there is no longer anything there before. As the only thing left beyond the standard sounds of the woods, the distant birds, the wind through the leaves, the clattering of bodies hitting the ground as they are all dropped.
I'd say that went quite well.
I'm going to send you, since you're the first one to actually complete your thing, I'm going to send you what you gain from that.
Reinbert, you still here?
Oh yeah, right. I'm going to need a serious bribe.
Oh, you will be paid in full. 300
Me-
gold pieces.
Nope, plate armor.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Fair enough.
That's all
What?
I ask.
It has to be read.
Boney, I'm going to DM
Deal.
this to you.
Don't give him plate armor. It's just
No,
money
you're-
after red.
You're fine to give it to him. You're fine to buy it. You have a lot of money now with
I
that
have a
chunk
lot of
of
money.
In order to
Boney,
make even more.
I made a deal. I'll make it red. I'll figure out how to make my fucking drawing red somehow.
Scarlet Shadow 2.0.
Here you are,
Domo
Boney.
arigato, Mr. Scarlet Shadow.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Ooh!
I take a bonus action
Ooh.
exchanges.
Ooh.
Walk up to him and like, so, are the dead bodies still here, by the way?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to loot the left, you loot the right.
That's what I'm naming it because that's hard.
Don't
What
worry
dead
about it,
body is
guys.
exactly?
Anyways.
Oh my word. That's. Oh god.
Yep.
I suddenly need to get a lot better at deception.
Shame that your next few levels will be going into Warlock, am I right?
Yeah, apparently.
Uh,
Actually, I think I'd be. No. I'd get more damage at just raw sneak attack dice anyway.
Don't worry, I made sure to not give anything away, I made sure to set that DC tactically.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair.
What I will say, by the way, Bones.
Hmm.
Fucking Hexblade Rogue is very powerful if built right. Just throwing that out there.
I think
Anyways,
the funny thing is, though, right?
hmm.
I have a higher charisma than I do intelligence, and all my spellcasting is based off Arcane Tracer, which uses
Right.
intelligence.
Right.
I might. Rez, we may have something to discuss after this.
We may. The only thing I'm going to say is you're not allowed to change your expertise.
Jeez, what?
What you have expertise in.
Oh, yeah, no, fair enough. Because,
if you
gets
do, the
bad real
DC
quick.
increases.
I already have advantage, too. I assume
Yeah, you
on
do.
that. Which is really funny.
Somebody got something that can make them lose control of themselves.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
definitely.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's totally what he gave.
Oh, no. It doesn't actually do that, but that's what I'm going to do.
I'm just going to say again, boy. Make sure you keep that bottom note in mind.
Yeah,
Just I just need to put it there to make sure it's keeping it classy, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways, looting bodies.
Yeah.
Roll investigation checks. One each of you.
Actually, Boney, what's your investigation?
Bad 3.
Want to do one with advantage instead?
Aren't
And
you
you'll
an
do it.
artificer?
Yeah, but I have 8. I have it's intelligence and I have proficiency.
You
Investigation is an 8.
Mine's 3.
Right, I'm telling you. Do you want me to do it? That
Yes.
He's
you want me
asking you to give him
advantage
advantage.
is what I'm
I thought you said, do you want me to give you advantage? Like, yes, let me roll my +3
No,
twice instead of your
let me-
+8 twice.
Alright,
Please,
Rez, are you good
please.
with me with just advantage then?
I'll allow it if it is still half and half, as you guys described.
Yeah, 27.
27.
He takes
All right, yeah.
the right 4, I take the left 4.
I will say for
And then I'll call odds on a die if you want to roll one res and decide who gets the main guy stuff first. Based off of that.
I'll start with just the outside member. Ryan Pert, you find that will be hold on. I need to actually figure out what I want to roll thing. This will do.
Be very silly.
Very silly.
I'm just thinking, my multi-class brain is working.
Let's see. Ryan Pert will gain 37 gold. Grackle will gain 22 gold. Including all these.
I hate I hate what you've done to me. This is awful.
You're welcome.
Um,
I'm glad I can
this is
mess this up for
terrible.
you, but
Oh no. This is. Oh god. This
You
is
made
too
a deal
much.
with a demon. What's there to expect?
Just,
I don't think he was
immediately-
expecting the type of power I gave him.
I immediately realized something I can do that would instantly break so much.
Just remember the
Okay,
clauses
okay.
inside of it.
Okay. Yes.
The devil's
okay.
in the details.
The devil is in the details, and I am the devil. I am in your details. Credit card details, that is.
Full of credit cards.
Joke's on you.
Hey,
I'm in your
what can I-
keyboard.
What can I say? I'm a dealer of cards. Some of debit, some of credit, some of plain. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, and I'm a little terrified. I usually have my keyboard set to orange, but like it just turned red.
It was helping me set the scene.
I guess. Good keyboard.
Crazy.
A little meta uh, addition of fear, you know?
Mhm.
Really sell home the severity of this situation.
Yeah. Keyboard was like, don't even trip, Raz. I got you.
His keyboard was just like, ah, yes. I was like, oh, there's a super scene. Have some red.
But yeah, do you guys have
terrified.
a preference on who gets to loot Center Man, or do you have?
Kids.
Like I said, the even die roll, if you would.
You want to make it an even or odds? Who gets to?
I choose odds.
Even Steven.
I'll do a roll for it myself. You guys probably want it in the open, so there's no.
No funny business.
No, I don't care. I trust you.
Hold on, let me. Mainly because I want to roll a weird die. Jade, you weren't invited to the party.
Only one person I
Jade, you
know.
weren't
I
invited
don't
to the
trust
party.
dice rolls, and that's fucking.
The corpse smell.
Jade
body is
always
for you.
senses where a
Roll
body is.
a. Yeah.
I
As
smell
long as
death.
as long as it's an even number, it will be a 50-50 chance.
D88.
We'll go with a D.
Ooh, D66 seems appropriate.
You know
I
what?
roll
That's a
to see if
great
I
point. A D666.
accidentally stumble upon this.
Ryan Pert's odds. Grackle is or even.
Mhm.
Grackle gets to the body with a 642 out of 666.
Wow.
Oh, can I still take their masks?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, varying people of different races all dressed in similar attire. None that you recognize.
I didn't figure.
Bunstrepsky.
It's more like a. It's more like a trophy sort of thing. I'll collect them up and give them to Grackle while he's looting the main body. What'd he get? What'd he get?
He got.
So from looting the main guy, you will get.
He pulls Jade out of his pocket.
Behold, a slime.
Oh, hey.
No, you're gonna get
Well, guys, I was walking
Oh wow, rolled high on those.
and I ended up here.
So you get 46 gold from him. Apparently he was loaded.
Wonderful.
And he was carrying a classy. Double checking if there ain't something cooler that I didn't think too much about for types of daggers, but probably just a +1. Unless I can really quickly find a really on the nose type of dagger he would have had on him.
Wow, crazy, a Vorpal dagger. Who would
Whoa! Crazy!
Whoa, crazy.
Yeah, Raz, a Vorpal dagger. Who would have guessed?
Yeah, no.
It is a
This
dagger.
is-
Oh, shut the fuck up now.
This is unfunny.
If you don't want it,
I,
I'll take
I
it.
want to do it so badly, but I know I'm going to do it and then get hit with a meteorite.
Get you a blood drain dagger.
Pony, again, make sure you read the detail.
I know. I got it.
No, I will say it's just your standard +1 dagger, but
It looks cool.
Cool. As I know, because blood drain daggers are one where when you get a 20, like you regain hit points or something like that. Like you're leeching off of the whatever it was. You're like feeding it.
Dude, I just realized something.
do you say blood
Greg
drain?
was the most soul knife
Yeah,
rogue
blood
I've
drain
ever seen in my
dagger, I think
entire
it was.
life.
Something like that.
He literally throws cards. Am I dumb?
Wait, what?
Okay. So, like soul knife, right?
Yeah.
Its entire thing is that it creates like bladed weaponry that you can chuck.
Yeah, your psi weapon, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
literally a card thrower. I'm Gambit, bro.
I'm making the cards go boom.
Look at that.
I've been waiting my whole life for this.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? I'm gonna make a name for
Why
myself.
can you do that so well?
Yeah, no, anything that really fits is too high of a level that I'm willing to give you along with the thing you already got. So
Yeah, that's fair
Ryan
enough.
finds a trident of fish command.
so yeah, take your +1 dagger and live with it.
Oh, I intend to.
But can you make the thing?
Oh, Graggle, by the way.
Huh?
I've been meaning to talk to Brom about the things he got as his gift.
What do you mean by that?
From the guy? From the king?
Am I tweak? What did he get?
He got 2 shards of the,
Oh yeah, what about?
fuck, I can't remember the actual name. Damn it.
Linhand.
Linhand. That's it. I'm going to be working on some stuff for that. This isn't really part of that deal we just had 2 seconds ago, but could you talk to Brom and see if he would be interested in having maybe his, I don't know, a set of weapons made for him or anything like that? The reason I'm asking you to ask him is just to see if he's interested, and then I have an idea I want to act upon.
Well, it's 2 shards, right?
Right, I'm thinking of making a twin pair of weapons for him.
Yeah, like hand axes or something.
Something akin to that, sure.
Ooh, can't you put returning on stuff?
Well, actually, I had an idea of something else. Something weird makes it to where he can have a chain right between the two and maybe do some crazy stuff.
You know, I heard about a guy who did that once. Like 2 big bone blades with like the chain in the middle. I think his name was like Carlos, something like that.
Right. Well, either way, could you gauge his interest? And if he is, perhaps maybe steal the 2 shards off of him. I swear I'll be giving them back. I just will make him a surprise weapon out of them.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is what we in the business like to refer to as overcomplicating the plan, more known as a bad idea. Just
You
ask
think I
him for the
have
shards.
some? Okay.
Because I guarantee you, I'm gonna steal him. He's gonna realize somebody stole them, and then he's gonna go on a warpath through every bar he's ever been in to try to find them.
You know, Grackle, standing in between all of these bodies after you've made a deal with some sort of ancient being that has probably taken part of your soul or something, has made me realize I tend to overcomplicate things sometimes, don't I?
To be fair, I prefer a little showmanship. I also prefer to overcomplicate things.
You notice how I didn't say anything during the entire time you were talking with that thing?
Yes, which I
Show me
appreciate.
the same fucking respect.
I'm not going to, but you know.
You do know I could actually hit you, right?
Oh, I'm fully well aware.
No, that's not the way to go about this. Look.
Correct.
At least when
See,
I'm
you
talking
can
with the
think when you want
Paragon-
to.
At least when I'm talking with the Paragon. Everyone else.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. This helmet thing I've got on, I can't hear anything. So like, it's especially when you talk. I can't watch your mouth move, so I don't know when you're talking or not.
I will retract the helmet.
Appreciate it.
I'll go ahead and retract my helmet. Better?
Just put it back on.
Are you calling me ugly?
I'm gonna be completely, like, genuinely honest with you. I forgot you were a furbolg.
Right. Whatever. Look, either way, biggest thing is I do want to talk to Brom, but it will be something that probably needs some financial backing if I'm to make them anything better than just the 2 shards on a stick.
Oh, would you like to take a loan out from... Hold on, I have to think of a fun name for my banking business. Gringotts!
I thought you were about to call yourself the G-Man or something like that.
That's the thing I have on my desk.
Yeah, G-Man.
G-Man.
Actually, I think it depends on what we can do when we go back out into the ruins. I think I've got an idea for something I want to do differently this time around. Oh, by the way, we're going back out into the ruins.
Oh well, gives me some time to experiment with a few ideas.
Speaking of which, Rez, is this a set of ruins?
It is.
Do we see any doorways as we walk around and look around at things?
Do you want to roll for it, or do you want me to just tell you?
Can it just be part of the investigation I rolled before, or...?
Sure. No.
Okay, well, okay.
That's why I asked before I actually made you roll something.
Well, to be fair, all I did was ask.
Yeah, no, there's no doors or anything.
Okay.
Different plot line.
Oh, wait, you said sure, and then it was like, no. I thought you were just taking back what you had just said, not telling me no, there's no doors.
Oh, gotcha, yeah.
You realize how that sounded now, right? No.
I'm not
Yes.
wrong.
Anyways.
I
I'm
would.
gonna be, I'm
I
gonna be
would make
real.
a mistake. Everyone
I
else must be.
I think if I swap to Warlock, I could do some really funny.
All I know is there's a secret trapdoor right here. I kicked this middle stone.
Oni, I will not allow you to. Well,
All I'm
you know what? With the
saying
nature of things, I will allow a partial change, but not a full.
That's fair. All I'm saying is Mask of Many Faces, Misty Visions,
There's a
One with
lot of cool
Shadows.
things for Warlock, like especially out of combat. So many amazing invocations.
I will say certainly, you are free to take special anything else we can talk about, but you're definitely free to switch out your last level instead to put into Warlock.
Fair. I was thinking last 2.
I could accept that.
Wonderful.
Well, can I ask something? What about a subclass?
Bonnie and I, we can talk about that later.
Yeah, I said we'll talk about it.
Don't worry. There's no secrets involved in his.
If I could pick, I'd say Archfey, but
Pick one that you like and we can base it around that.
Groovy.
I really want to suggest one, but
Great old one.
no, the one from Tasha's.
Oh, the
Genie?
dead one.
Yeah,
Oh, Genie. Yeah, that's a fun one.
Genie.
As someone that plays a Genie Warlock, they're very fun.
As someone who has also played a genie warlock,
I think the main problem is
And they're
is
amazing
that I am
someone
a
who's
from the sense of like
I am
being
a
able to disguise yourself.
money grubbing, roguish warlock of a genie.
You can
I
literally
may not
put
be a
top
snake
on.
man, but you might as well call me
I was about to
Cash.
say Cash, a green genie warlock who runs a thieves guild, or who runs his own thieving company. Uh,
You know, a fun fact, Bones.
Hmm.
Scout was originally gonna be a genie warlock, and then I went, I want to play
That's-
rogue though.
That's really funny.
but yeah, we can talk, Bonnie. We can talk.
We will discuss. But for now, I believe that we must abscond.
Guys will again, unless there's anything else, you guys will make your way out of
Nope, no,
back
it
to
just right. Either way, be prepared to go shopping in the morning.
Ah, yes. I suppose I must.
And I will keep the deal. I'll paint it red.
Oh no, Don't worry about that. I happen to know a very good tailor who can assist.
You're going to make it to where I can't even take the red off, aren't you?
Maybe.
Can it at least be when I flip to infiltrator? Keep the other side, bulky, but infiltrator is like switching costumes.
Trust me. Take it from an accomplished thief. Red is a rather good color to disappear in.
What am I going to do? Hide in a pool of blood?
Yeah, it works.
Alright. We need to get back to the
I'm
others.
teleporting through blood. That's actually really, really fun.
Oh, since him and I would be walking together, I want to tell him something in private. We can do it
Go
after
ahead.
game, though. If you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I will say we're probably going to wrap up session since it is late.